I mean, from what I've seen
I
of
saw
both of them,
he did body him on that one.
from what I've seen of both of them,
Well, you're
like,
live, by the way.
Switch the topic.
yeah, we can't.
That one.
I mean, you can continue what you're talking about first.
I don't think that's one that we should start the podcast.
Yeah, man, freedom of speech, bro. Freedom of speech.
That's a BSS after hours conversation.
Hey, maybe let's do it. Anyhow, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Black Sensei Society, episode 130. We're back at it again, and today we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Of course, we got all the captains in terms of Lonnie Santo, myself, and Random here. We'll be talking about quite a bit. We will discuss the Gotcha Kuda stuff, talk some NBA a little bit later. I do want to do some like mini clip segments to start it out. And if as long as Miles shows up, we can do heroes versus villains. If Miles is not able to show up, then we'll just do something else on the fly. But before we get into it, if you guys are watching the live stream, make sure you guys like. If you're rewatching it, make sure you like. Get to 30 likes. Appreciate it if you get to 30 likes. Rate the podcast 5 stars. Leave a review, because any review you leave on the podcast, make sure to read it out on the podcast itself. And make sure you join the Discord. I am thinking of doing a watch party for the finals to watch the Knicks win the NBA championship. So join the Discord so you can join up to see history from Big Old Cat and Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Gents, how you feeling?
Claiming New York City right now is insane.
What do you mean claiming New York City?
No, I mean, Riddell's been on the New York bandwagon for a while. I mean,
thank you.
Go Giants, go Giants, and your boy Dart.
I don't,
Oh yeah, I heard he had a speaking engagement.
Hey, who they?
Hey, I am not ashamed. Hey, we're supposed to be bad. What's your excuse? But anyway, I am doing great, by the way. Life has been good. Can't complain too much. Witch Hat is still better than Free Rent, and we're pushing agendas. Let's go.
Disgusting ones. Disgusting ones.
Hey,
go ahead, Lonnie.
Last episode, Santo was cold. That last episode was cold. No, I've had a great week. Anime awards went great. Well, I think that's the main topic. We'll get into the anime awards. W choices, by the way. W choices. I saw the movie Obsession, which everyone's been talking about. I think it's one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. It's probably the best one I've seen since Hereditary. The buzz around it's going crazy. Instant superstars out this film. I think it's gonna be the first film to have a budget under $1 million and make
over 100
million.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, at this point with the playoffs, I really don't care who wins because I like all three teams. I just want I love chaos, and I love every time the Knicks win how crazy it gets. So I'm low key rooting for the Knicks. Because I just want the chaos. Because just imagine that, Riddell, I don't know if you down, but if it's like Game 7 or something in NBA Finals, I'm driving up to New York. I'm going up there.
Oh, we gotta go chill with Miles for sure. On Game 7.
I gotta be there. I just gotta be out in the streets if that happens.
Well, I don't know if I'll be on the streets. I'll be in Miles' room.
I will be supporting y'all. I'll be like, y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do.
Exactly.
From the windows. I'll be looking down as they destroy.
They'll drunk enough, and we'll be out on them streets.
Okay, now I gotta watch every drink anytime I'm near Lonnie to ensure.
He ain't safe, y'all.
He ain't safe is insane.
It is wild.
Then I have Project Glow up in DC coming up this weekend, so I'm gonna be dancing my ass off. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
For me, I mean, I'm doing pretty well. I'm prepared to see I guess one of my talking points get knocked down tonight. Wimby for 3. Oh, never mind. He just airballed that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing all right. I got a new job and my hours are completely flipped, so I've just been trying to get used to that. New chair. I need Kenny Atkinson fired immediately. Like, why does he still have a job?
They
And
just
I'm
said
not trying to say it was just a horrendous coaching performance. Just a horrendous coaching performance. And then I told Lonnie this story. So every now and then, me and my girl like to go, and I know you're gonna watch. I know she's watching this. We like to go to this little speakeasy by my crib, and one of my coaches decided to go there, and he said some of the most outrageous, like scandalous, pause-worthy stuff I've ever heard, and we still haven't recovered. So what call it? I couldn't go because I was sick, right? But I'll tell you guys after the pod. It was insane what he said. It was insane what he said. But other than that, I'm excited. I'm excited to do this, especially now that I'm caught up with almost every anime. I'm a few episodes behind on Wit Chat. That was my fault because I've been catching up with all the other anime. Plus, going through The Wire has been interesting. I'm only a couple episodes in because I got sick, but I mean, I like what they're setting up so far.
All
have you
right.
ever seen The Wire?
I've never seen it. I remember we talked about it a
Really?
couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Oh,
because I've seen it's like all those seminal ones. Like I haven't seen The Sopranos or The Wire,
Okay.
but I've seen like Breaking Bad and all the other ones that you'd put up in its place. So it's just like it's about time for me to watch it. And I'm like, I think the age works for it. If that makes any sense. Like the time, like obviously it wasn't made recently, but like I think just the time period itself, how it was shot, obviously the characters so far that I've met, I think it really the fact that it was made 20 years ago doesn't matter. It's still fire.
Mhm.
All right. Well, this is how I'm going to start things out. We will be starting off with the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I'm going to start off with a clip, and after we're done with the clip, Lonnie, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want to do after that. But here's what we're going to do to start it off. We know that My Hero Academia has won Anime of the Year. My Hero Academia has announced the best anime of 2025 by Crunchyroll. With that said, though, there is question marks regarding it. Is it a little bit Mickey? Now, we've seen the nomination for My Hero Academia and the other anime for what was the best anime, but there are some couple of anime that was left off. So I'm going to ask you guys in a little of a gauntlet situation. Do you think My Hero Academia's final season was better than these anime? Let's see if it's truly the best anime of the year. So, first anime up, gentlemen. Kingdom 6th season. And I chose anime that had like really high ratings on my anime list. So, to make it comp, of course. So,
were you sharing
Kingdom
your
6th
screen,
season.
or-
No, I'm not sharing it right now.
uh,
What do y'all think was better? Kingdom 6th season, My Hero Academia final season.
I'm not on season 6 yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
tapped in, so I'm going My Hero. I'm not tapped in, but I'm going My Hero.
Like I can see why people picked My Hero. It's the story's ending, the story's more well known. I'm more partial to this is where I show my more partial to the manga itself, but I would still take Kingdom over My Hero. But I mean, I think it's a lot closer than people think, just because of it's hard to beat an ending, especially an ending that's done very well. I can see why it was picked.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. The next one we got, I'm not sure if anybody here, but I know Miles seen it, so it's unfortunately he's not here. But My Hero Academia or Dr. Stone Science Future, and I did include part 1 and part 2 because both were rated extremely highly, above like 8.2. So, what do y'all think was better?
I think it all just kind of comes down to a matter of taste, right?
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember what happened in the month. Because this was like the final season of Dr. Stone, right?
It was like the major conflict with the big scientist.
Oh, and like, is that's when everyone gets like frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that is good.
I'm still going My Hero.
Yeah, I'm going.
I think My Hero got
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah, so, the big moment I think anybody from Dr. Stone would say is when the girl brings everybody back. That's kind of like the biggest moment.
Well, I think
Other
also-
than that, I mean, just think about everything that just the final season off the top of our head we can name. The end of the Todoroki family storyline. Obviously, Bakugo taken out, dying, and then coming back and taking out All for One. There's a few you could just name. All Might, Iron Man, All Might. You know, there's plenty right there that just beats it. And like I said, I think Dr. Stone might be an acquired taste. Sure, there's fighting, but like you're watching bro rebuild a civilization, there's a lot more scientific talk that might not appeal to everybody. So like I said, I can see why My Hero was
I would still go My Hero, but there were like some really good moments in that Doctor Stone because I remember from the manga, like when everyone gets frozen and that girl like is like high-fiving all their statues and stuff like that. Then like how you said, like when everyone gets unfrozen and then everything else leading up to that, like they had some moments, so it's just not My Hero. It's not like I don't think it's as dynamic.
All right, fair enough. The next one I got is My Hero Academia versus an anime that I will never watch in my life, but for some reason it's extremely highly rated. Makes me question a few things. Uma Musume Cinderella Gray Part 1
Actually,
and Part 2.
it's just kind of fire. You gotta watch it.
Is it better than My Hero Academia?
No, it's not, but it's fun. That's all it is. It's just fun. What's wrong?
Santo?
Haven't
Santo, what's wrong?
seen it. Going My Hero.
But it's the one about the horses.
Yeah, it's the racing animal
Get that
chicks.
hate out your heart, Riddell.
It's
not
just
hate.
fun.
I'm not there.
It's
I'm not there
disgust.
yet. I'm not there yet.
It's just
disgust.
fun. That's all it is. Like they
I'm finishing up
anime is
season.
fun.
I'm finishing up season 2.
Is Part 1 better? Because it was highly rated.
I think the fact that they're able to make a show about horses that like anime girls racing and it was able to capture Zeikai should tell you something. It's not better than My Hero.
It's tell you a lot about the anime community.
You gotta be
Indeed.
able to give a story.
They're just racing. Nothing else is happening. They're just
Bonnie,
racing.
what is better?
I said My Hero, but like you gotta be able to give a story a chance, especially if it's highly rated and stuff like that. Like just check it out.
Nah, I'm stereotyping. Next up, My Hero Academia. And despite everything we've said about this anime is highly rated, highly coveted, and one of the biggest anime in China, Lord of Mysteries. Which is better?
Season not better than My Hero. Let's keep it a stack. That first
Bonnie,
season,
let's keep it a stack. What are you saying?
it's not better than My Hero. The final season of My Hero.
Talk your shit.
It's not better than My Hero. It's closer than people think, but it's not better than My Hero. It's not because the pacing of the first 3 episodes kind of fucks it. So
Okay. My Hero Academia final season versus my anime of the year, 2BRX.
I mean, I'll take 2BRX.
yeah, I'm taking 2 Hero.
I have 2BRX as well. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. That shit peak beyond peak.
You know why I didn't get nominated? We know why.
Racism. Tough. Anyhow, My Hero Academia final season and last name, Solo Leveling season 2. It wasn't nominated, surprisingly.
I mean, they found a way to make moments. That uppercut by Jin Woo on that demon.
It's My Hero, but it is closer than people think.
The Beru fight itself, I wanted it to be better, but it's not a bad fight.
Not bad,
right? Not a bad fight. I mean, when Jin Woo's mom comes back, even though people hated it because my boy was like, hey, I done saved my mama's life, and people hated it for some reason.
It was a loud minority that hated it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the base heads that just want fights every episode type stuff. That was
Just
like
aura.
yeah.
Shut up.
No, but it's My Hero.
My Hero Academia. So the only one they picked over My Hero is 2BRX. So shout out My Hero, but it's a Mickey award. 2BRX should have won. With that said,
China has their own awards. They'll put it up there.
fair. They might pick Lord of Mysteries, to be fair. it's actually very possible they pick Lord Minister. They love that thing over there. Oh, that's not meant to happen, but this is okay. Moving on after the clip, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards happen. We won't spend a huge amount of time here, but we can definitely, at the very least, go over some of the winners. You know, Anime of the Year, Film of the Year, Best Continuing Series, and I think what Lonnie wants to talk about maybe involve a certain series. That was mentioned a few times. So, what are y'all thoughts? Crunchyroll Anime Awards. What are your thoughts?
It felt like there was a more diverse cast of winners this year, if that makes any sense. You know, at least that's how I felt. But there are also some where, like, obviously with To Be Her Ex not getting any love. I was surprised that the Demon Slayer movie won Film of the Year over the Rize movie, but I mean, I can see people like what they like. I'm just waiting for Lonnie to go off so we can have the Apothecary Diaries conversation.
Before Lonnie goes crazy, Santa, do you have anything to say about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards?
Honestly, not really. I'm not really surprised, to be honest with you. The things that I had issues with was just the nominations, the winners. I'm not too mad at any of them, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not surprised by anything. Everything kind of seems pretty status quo to me. But I'm glad Apothecary Diaries got so much love. So, Lonnie, you have anything to say?
It was a very interesting award show. Like, of course, we know about To Be Hero and Lord of Mysteries. Like, some things would have been changed. Oh, Lazarus, someone put it in the chat. Lazarus winning Best Original. I didn't expect it. I liked Lazarus. I just didn't think it was gonna win. And yeah, the leading winners, Gotcha Kuda won the most awards, but it was also tied with what we call in BSS a very underrated anime, Apothecary Diaries, who also, does that say best main character? Can you scroll up? Oh, best main character, Mao Mao. Apothecary Diaries, the underrated anime. Mao Mao beat Sun Jin Woo, Deku in his final season, both Don to Don characters, Rudo from Gotcha Kuda, which tied for most award wins. Crazy. Best drama, best main character, best voice performance. I think it was also best director.
I got a Hindi best voice performance. It's hilarious.
So, but I just have an objective question for y'all. If something wins the most awards in like a big award show, is that praise? Is that like acknowledgement from like the fans, from like the fandom? Is that like acknowledgement? Is that praise? Is that recognition?
It's like he didn't even listen to the fucking.
I'm just asking an objective question.
Let's just answer his questions. What's your question, Lonnie?
So if something wins more awards than any other, like, because we talked about how this is a slice of life and it doesn't compete with like the shonen animes and stuff like that, like Don to Don and My Hero and JJK and Solo Leveling and Demon Slayer, how it's not in the same conversations, but yet it somehow ended up winning the most awards this year. I just find that crazy, how something so underrated, something so underappreciated, something so not talked about in a award show that is also affected by votes, from the community, from the people that buy things, from people that watch things, from people that participate, from people that watch podcasts about anime. Those people affect these votes and affect these winners in this underrated anime that can't compete with the heavy hitters, that's not in the same league as the Deku, who shouldn't be in the same league as Deku or Tanjiro or Sun Jin Woo, or they shouldn't even be in the same combos. Somehow got all the big awards. So except for like Anime of the Year. It was nominated though. So shout out to that underrated anime for, having a great night. Yeah. So random. Just answer this question. In 2026, I just want a yes or no. In 2026, I'll be exact. May 26, 2026, at 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Is Apothecary's Diary still underrated?
No, but that was never my argument. And
That
you
was
wanted
never
you
the
want to.
argument.
It was never.
That wasn't his argument. Okay.
That was once again.
No.
All right.
It was not my argument at all. And I like how you wanted to rush so quickly to take this freaking victory lap when once again I
let everybody go. Does that seem rushed to you? I didn't want to talk first. I didn't want the floor first. I let everybody speak. I let everyone get their talks off. We had Discord. We talked about something else before this. I was patient and I just got my shit up. I didn't even bring you up in this conversation. I'm just saying if an anime, I'll let you go, Santo, but if an anime wins more awards than any other anime besides Gacha Kuda, because they tied, is it underrated?
It's
objectively.
I think the term was underappreciated.
Thank you, Riddell.
Underappreciated. Yo, again, by award show that's affected by votes from the anime community and now getting the most awards, is it underappreciated?
Lonnie, I think the conversation again, you're using the term underrated and underappreciated, I think, incorrectly here. The original argument from Random was that it was underappreciated from the anime community in terms of people don't talk about this anime. So have you seen many people speak about Apothecary Diaries on their podcasts, on their social media platforms? Yes, it won all the awards. Great, fantastic. Love to see it. We talk about Mao Mao being such a great character. That's it. From the other anime podcasts that you've seen, that you're around, that we're around in our media, in our circles, do you see them talk about Apothecary Diaries? And the answer is no.
Well, because of the award show, I can definitely say yes. I can definitely name a few different Black creators that are in our community and stuff like that have spoken about Apothecary Diaries the last few weeks. Some of them, of course, were surprised that like Mao won best main character.
The fact that they were surprised is the problem. Mao Mao's one of the best characters out. The fact that
they were surprised that
Lonnie
was a heavy favorite stuff. It's a My Hero Academia's final season.
Lonnie, please.
Why is that a surprise?
Lonnie, please. When you want to compare it to Jinwoo, when Jinwoo in no way compares as a character to Mao Mao. Mao Mao was more dynamic. Mao Mao was more charismatic. Mao Mao is more unique. Mao Mao is also the fact that a woman and she doesn't solve problems the way we've seen a multitude of Jinwoo solve their problems. That's why. That's why I sat there and Santo told you that you're trying to go underrated and you're trying to go underappreciated. It's just a simple thing. You said the last few weeks. Once again, if you go back to my argument, Apothecary Diaries should be talked about as one of the best series out. When we talk about best characters, right? When we talk about best characters, no matter if they're an alien, a robot, Luffy, Deku, or Mao Mao, that's how I talk about it. And we sat there and I tried to explain it to you. I made a whole fucking presentation for you to see, just despite the fact that it sells well, despite the fact that over the last few weeks, it's finally getting buzz again. And people are finally talking about it. When no, we should be talking about it as one of the best out. Every time we want to talk about some of the best series out right now, every time My Hero Academia should be brought up in that discussion, Apothecary Diaries should be brought up the exact same way. People just do not talk about it, and for some reason that part escapes you just because it's winning, bro. How many times have we seen once again?
Also,
just getting all the award. Hold on, Lonnie. I'm gonna give you a tangible example. Just because something wins awards, is it appreciated? Rudy Gobert has how many Defensive Player of the Year awards? How many? We do, and we're not gonna sit there and say that we have never put him in a discussion where he's like, all time greatest defenders out. You immediately name a few people ahead, despite the fact that he's won all these awards, right? Despite the fact that he's made all the money that he's made, you can clearly name people that are ahead of him. It's not just the awards that signified this. Once again, Lonnie, after this goes, maybe a couple more weeks where people are like, wow, the fact that people are surprised that Apothecary Diaries won as many awards as it did, and I'm not, because I know how great it is. I'm even if you just want to use our community as a whole, nobody talks about this series damn near as much as me. I'm the one trying to drum up. At one point when we had this discussion, it was one of the reasons why that was blamed for Apothecary Diaries being underappreciated, despite the fact that you didn't believe it. Your wife said it was like toxic masculinity, and I'm like, are you serious? Apothecary Diaries is amazing. It is amazing. It's obviously awesome that it's getting represented the way it is. It's winning the awards that it is because it deserves it. And it shouldn't always have to be when the Crunchyroll awards come out that people finally start talking about the damn show. No, the show's fucking great. We should be talking about this shit all the time. I try to. I definitely try to. That's all. That's the only thing I was trying to tell you this whole time. And you can take the victory lap on all that. That's great. Mao Mao is an amazing character. She should beat Jinwoo. She's a better character than some Jinwoo. She just is. So why are we sitting there saying Jinwoo? The only reason Jinwoo's in there is because he's popular, but he's one of the blandest shonen characters out. We all know that. So why are we taking this victory lap now just because you wanted to dunk on me for this? When we knew that, besides the fact that you couldn't even legit counter my argument correctly because you didn't even know what you're trying to argue in the first place till Santos said something. And now my point still stands. 2 weeks from now or a week from now, they're not going to talk about Apothecary Diaries again, despite all the awards that it wins. I'm not saying it should be talked about like it's One Piece, but it should be talked about just as much, in my opinion, as like JJK, as one of the best series out. It doesn't matter if there's people scrapping or not. This is one of the best series out, Apothecary Diaries is. And now we can't just wait that you waited this long to take your goddamn victory lap because the awards are finally telling people that for a few weeks, then it's going to go away again. You know this. You know this is going to happen. People don't talk about Apothecary Diaries as much as they do Blue Lock. Apothecary Diaries is just as good. It's just as good. I don't know how many other ways I can explain this to you.
Wait, are you done? I don't want to cut you off. Are you done? Okay. One, comparing it to Rudy Gobert is nasty because we all know that Rudy Gobert is also dogged a lot for his offense, and this is in an offensive league, and so him being complete shit on offense while being good on defense,
offensive ability
his
ever.
Defense.
Nobody has ever talked about Rudy Gobert.
Random, you can't interrupt him. He stayed quiet the entire time.
Yeah, so you
technically interrupted me once, but we'll be fine.
Good, you got your one off. Anyway, as I said earlier, the Crunchyroll Awards is a fan-based awards. One, there's no evidence that you have that like, oh, no one talks about Apothecary Diaries. Because you just said, oh, find a podcast. I'm not gonna do your work for you. Every metric of popularity, Apothecary Diaries is basically in the top 10 in almost every single category. Whether it's sales, views, manga sales, awards now. No matter what, it's always in top 10. When it comes to cosplays, guess what? One of the most cosplays you see will be Apothecary Diaries. One of the most shows, Apothecary Diaries. Sales, Apothecary Diaries. Views, Apothecary Diaries. When it comes to anime on TikTok, Apothecary Diaries is usually in the top 10 too. So there's no metric besides like, oh, no one talks about it. Yeah, no one talks about it, but just everybody and their mama consumes it. Everybody votes for it. Everyone consumes it, but no one talks about it. That makes complete sense to me. That makes sense. You also have to remember that there's an other side to the anime community called the female side, and just because like you might view mainly male anime content doesn't mean that the female sides aren't talking about it. Because if we look at the top female anime podcasts, how many of them are talking about Apothecary Diaries? Because actually after we had the first discussion, I did research and I looked at like the top female anime podcasts. Guess what they usually talked about? Apothecary Diaries and Free Ren and Fragrant Flower and Blue Box. So you're saying, oh, no one talks about it, but then when we look at the target audience for it, guess what they do? They talk about it. So that doesn't make any sense. But at the end of the day, the community vote based award show voted Apothecary Diaries the most. So I'll take that victory. because I deal in like actual facts and like substance instead of just opinions.
I guess you must have short-term memory loss because once again, I provided you a metric that you could have used. And obviously at the time, it's been months since we had that conversation. It can change again. So the numbers are changed. Obviously, they're going to be higher because Apothecary Diaries came out, even though despite the fact I literally proved it to you with numbers. I proved it to you with manga sales. I proved it to you in the if you want. Yes, I did.
To like you proving with manga sales, when you proved it, you're like, oh, actually, they sold more copies than what you originally stated. That's literally what happened. When you said like, oh, yeah, your manga sales, actually, they sold more than the information you provided.
Lonnie,
so how does that help your point?
Lonnie,
how does
you're
that help
picking
your
up.
point? Like,
All right, we're gonna have to.
No, Riddell, hold on, Lonnie, you're picking and choosing what you want. I literally gave you a metric that you could use. The fucking thing is still up on Canva for you to go and read, to go and watch again.
that's fine. And like I said, and as of May 2025, May 26th, the community-based award show voted Apothecary Diaries for the most awards. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Let Random get the
in 2
last
weeks-
response, and then we'll move on to the next segment.
And in 2
Last
weeks,
response.
you notice he's not. And in 2 weeks, they're not going to talk about it anymore. We know this is going to happen.
Who's they? Random.
Nigga, the
Hey,
community,
no.
the community,
Let
bro.
Random
I
finish,
literally
Lonnie.
proved it
Let
to
Random
you.
finish.
I proved it to you, Lonnie. I proved it to you. I gave you actual numbers. Your numbers were so bad that I had to fix them for you and then gave you actual better numbers. You tried to, it's top 10 on Netflix. Nigga, it's top 10 on Netflix in Japan. That's it. It's not even top 10 on Netflix in America. It's just in Japan. So, and that was just at the time. Obviously, the numbers could have changed if you want me to go back and use the metric and all that. Lonnie, my only problem is with you trying to take this victory lap on me. Of course, like you, I'm excited that Apothecary does got what it is. But if you're gonna attack my argument, attack it all the way through. The total buzz metric that I used Google. I literally went to I used Google and searched all around the internet. I spent time on this shit, Lonnie. It disproved what you said. And the thing is, you already know it because you don't counter this. 2 weeks from now, bro. 2 weeks from now, Mao Mao won the best anime character. That was one of your biggest things that you said. 2 weeks from now, nobody's gonna care. We know this is going to happen. Nobody's going to care.
Around this date last year.
All right, no, wait, Lonnie.
No, Riddell. So this date.
All right, if we keep on going back and forth, I'm gonna start muting people, bro.
No, because the last few sentences. So this date last year, whoever won the main character of the award show, were we still talking about them? Answer the question.
It's like he doesn't want to listen. So I'm good, bro. You got it, man.
All right, appreciate it, Random. All right, you know what? Well,
you got it, bro.
Shout out the debate. Next segment is going to be about. I saw this interesting video that popped up from a notable YouTuber. Is anybody familiar with Swag Kage? Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody. So Swag Kage put out like a 6-hour video, kind of crazy, but he went over the ranking all the fights from the big three. And I didn't watch the video, but what I did do is I gathered Swag Kage's top 10 fights out of the big three, and I'm going to give it to you guys, and you guys just let me know if you agree, disagree, give me your thoughts about it. It's really more like a reaction. So I'm going to go by twos to do this discussion. So for Swag Kage's video, and I'm going to show it to people just so if you haven't watched it yet, shout out this man, 6 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, no, I like videos like that.
That is crazy work.
That just takes so much recording and editing. It probably took him like months to make this video for sure. But okay. So here's Swag Kage's top 10 fights, and here's our thoughts about it for the big three. Top 10 fights of the big three. His number 10 and his number 9 were Kakashi versus Obito and the Summit War at Marineford. What are your thoughts?
I think, okay, am I crazy for thinking that Kakashi versus Obito should be higher? I think it's one of the best fights Naruto put out.
I'm not. It could be. I don't think that's wrong. Like I feel like consensus. A lot of people have it in like their top. You know what I'm saying? 5-ish Naruto fights in general. So maybe, definitely, probably upper 6, I would say. And then putting a whole war is fucking crazy. I actually saw this list, and I was like, the entirety. Not only did you put a whole war, but then that whole war at a 9. I'm not sure I really fuck with that. So that was my problem with the list. That makes no sense.
Okay. Well, number 8 and number 7. Number 8 is Luffy versus Kaido from One Piece, and number 7 is Ichigo versus Ukiura. Thoughts?
Okiura, is that at 6?
7.
7.
And they put the Gear 5 one. I mean the Luffy Kaido one at 6.
At 8.
At 8.
Oh, okay.
So that's.
I mean,
how do we feel about the Luffy versus Kaido? Actually, something you're about to go. Go ahead.
No, I feel like Ichigo Ukiura is way too high. If Obito and Marine Ford is at 10 and 9.
Ooh.
So you think those are better than the Ichigo Okiura one?
Yes.
Another hot Bleach take from Santo. Yo. Is that
wait, like really, is that a hot take?
So where I agree with you, Santo, I think the Obito Kakashi one is better. I do. But the Marine Fort one, I don't think that one should be on the list at all. It just doesn't fit the list. But I would say animation, choreography, the Obito one definitely has over it. But I would say like the impact to the story and all of that stuff, the Ichigo Okiura one has. I don't know.
I think Kakashi versus Obito is comp.
Yes.
For sure. Comp. I probably have it over Luffy versus Kaido. And then the whole war arc for the Marine, yeah, I probably would say that too. That's hard. I'll be honest, I'm with you, Miles. When he put a whole war, I'm like, wait, how? I don't really get how you did that. But Ichigo versus Ukiura, I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of the best beatdown transformation. US had it like super high for transfer. It had everything you want from a fight. Transformation moments, great, big emotional ending with Ukiura. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So
I mean, because we're taking the whole Marine Ford war.
That's
crazy.
We're
seeing Ace. We're seeing Ace get packed up. We're seeing Garp get stopped by Sengoku. We're seeing Jinbei save Luffy. Luffy's cry. Like we're seeing a lot of. I mean, even though it might be a Mickey moment, Mihawk actually trying to do something in there. Shanks pulling up and stopping everything. Like there's a lot of moments in that number 9 spot. Like that's crazy to me personally.
I don't know. Any more thoughts?
I was waiting for Lonnie to do the Ichigo Okiura thing, but he didn't do it. I'm not gonna do it, but I will say Luffy versus Kaido is a crazy polar bear. Especially if they're talking anime, that fight's not good. I'm sorry to tell y'all. It's way too fucking long. It's paced horribly. You get like 2 or 3 minutes per episode. It takes 40 episodes to finish it. The Gear 5 episode, the first one, wasn't that great. I'm sorry. That's not a top 10 fight. It's not. So there's a fight. I don't remember the list all the way, but I would say a fight like, to me, and I want to see what you guys think. Team 7 or kind of Team 7. So it was Luffy. It was Naruto, Kakashi, Ino, Shikamaru. Yeah, just them against Hidan and Pain. To me, that's better versus Luffy and Kaido. That's a better fight, and it's not going to make this list
at all.
So yeah, I don't know. Putting One Piece in there is cool. I don't think One Piece has a lot of fights that are top 10 out of the big 3 worthy. It's just not that good.
I actually agree. Lonnie, were you about to say something, or you want me to keep moving?
Yeah, you can keep on.
All right. Number 6 is Sasuke versus Itachi. And number 5 is the other One Piece fight, Luffy versus Lucci. What's that face for, Lonnie?
Because it's not better than Sasuke versus Itachi.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
better than
I'm-
Ichigo versus Ukiura either.
It's not.
I don't. I'll say I don't think Sasuke versus Itachi better than Kakashi Obito.
It's not. I agree with you, Random.
It's
It's
not.
I agree
not.
too, actually.
It's a I don't even know the other two. I just think it's criminally low the more and more I think about it. At number 10. All right, bro.
Like in
Mm.
all of One Piece, we're really looking at Luffy versus Lucci. Like
That's
in all
considered
of
the
One
best
Piece.
fight.
Like,
That's considered the best fight, Santo. Like keeping it a buck with you to most people.
For anime, at least.
Yeah. Anime. Yeah.
Anime did amazing for that. Like when Eric Jet Gatling, fire.
Especially considering the time. They did really good.
And that's also, to be fair, Santo, to be fair, it's the ending of what most people consider the best arc in One Piece. And he's Lobby Water 7.
sure.
You know?
Sure.
What fight would you have better than that then? How's that's the question?
I'll say for me personally, I'll put Luffy Katakuri. Who else would I put? I personally would put Luffy versus Crocodile. That's one of my favorite fights. Let me see who else would I put there. You know, and I know I'm gonna get hate on this. I like Kid and Law versus Big Mom.
That's a really good fight.
It's
No,
good
that's a really good fight.
I'm not. I really like that fight.
All right, shout out. Any more thoughts? Okay. Number 4, Naruto versus Pain. And number 3, Ichigo versus Byakuya.
So he has my 3 out of 10 fight at 3.
No, Ichigo versus
Let me stop.
Byakuya. Ichigo versus Byakuya, not Byakuya versus Renji. Unless you
Okay.
unless you think
My fault.
Byakuya versus Ichigo is 3 out of 10. I mean, I don't. I'm gonna have to look at you sideways.
I wish you would. I wish.
I would have loved to kind of see his criteria to get more insight of like where he's coming from. Because
Did
like
he not
even
mention it at all in the video.
Probably.
Wow.
I didn't watch the video.
I
I said I have no
I
idea.
yeah.
Maybe he said it.
I hate the place. I hate the placement of some of these fights. I mean, I think these fights are cool. I just hate where they're at.
Like
I think
Ichigo versus Okiura is better than this one.
Ooh, you think?
I think Naruto versus Pain is better than Ichigo Byakuya.
I agree with that too.
That's interesting. Because that fight had layers, like
That
leading
shit
up to
The
Ichigo
Byakuya
getting-
one?
Yeah, like you gotta
That shit was
remember.
Mickey. That was a Mickey fight.
What? Because he got his mask.
That shit was Walt Disney. Hell yeah. All of that shit. Him
Getting
training
his
for the
mask.
5
one
days,
move,
getting
and
Bankai.
that one move that Byakuya never uses again.
That shit
Okay.
was Mickey.
Yeah, that's tough. He never used that move ever again. That is hilarious. But you know, Naruto has to go rage mode too in the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was more emotional. It's way better, to be fair.
Are we including like when he goes like hollow in the fight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
the entire fight.
Okay.
I probably have Naruto versus Pain better. But if we're talking anime tax, at least, I mean, there's one moment in the anime that was like very, very weirdly animated, but that's tough.
Can I ask a question before you go on? You tell me if you want to do this or not. So based on the 8 that you've heard, what do you think is his top 2 fights?
One of the Naruto's, one of the Naruto versus Sasuke fights. I don't think he's going to. I don't think
surprised if it's
he's going to put both of them.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's actually a good guess, Lonnie. It could be
Yeah.
both.
Hmm.
Lonnie.
It's weird. It's weird
Could
to
be.
only have one of them on here. It would be weird.
It wouldn't make sense.
I mean, if you're looking at his criteria, obviously I haven't seen most of the other ones, but he put a whole war on there. This is also his list, so
It is. And he ranked every
His
single
list could
fight.
be wrong.
So shut up. Number 2, Naruto versus Sasuke. Part 2.
Okay.
Number 1, Naruto versus Sasuke. Part 1.
Not mad at it.
okay.
I have part 2 better.
Okay.
I understand why people say part 1's better.
I mean, I like part 1 more. Hold on. Oh, all right. $20 super chat from Quills Ram. First time catching the show live because of the time difference. I usually watch the recordings, but I love the show. Greetings from Kuwait. Yo,
Shout out.
Salute.
Bro.
Appreciate
International.
you, big dog.
Yeah, that's the international. Thank you for your support, man. We really appreciate it. Me personally, I guess I'll bring it up again with Kakashi. Like if I did my top 3 Naruto fights right now, it'd be both Naruto versus Sasuke fights, and then Kakashi Obito would be number 3.
Over
I think it's
Naruto
better than
Pain.
Naruto versus Pain. I think it's better than Naruto versus Pain.
I think
I don't.
Nah.
No. I think the best you can give me is Taijutsu hand-to-hand combat. Other than that, I got Naruto versus Pain.
I mean, you don't think the overall story of the fight was good?
No, it is.
It is, but it's Naruto getting his get back. After
Twice.
and you just destroyed his village, and then you kill his bitch.
Oh,
Mhm.
respect to Nata. His woman.
So that's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot of you problem. We respect Hinata over here.
No, we
do
respect.
respect
It's
Hinata.
like, yo, you gotta kill my master, destroy my village, and then kill my girl in front of me. I'm throwing and I got this new suit on.
That fit.
That is one of his best fits. I'm
I
not
got
gonna
my
hold you.
shit on.
And it was super emotional when Naruto was about to fall in darkness and then Minato showed up. That was a peak moment.
That was
Peak
tough.
moment.
Yo, shout out. It's 5 a.m. over there.
It's 5 a.m.
Bro,
in Kuwait. Yo, for
Bro,
sure
watch us before he goes to
dedication.
work.
It's
Salute.
crazy.
That's insane.
Shout out. My boy.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, bro.
But that's Swag Kage's list. Any other thoughts?
I mean,
What's
I'm
his
gonna
ass?
leave it to you guys.
I hope he sees that.
Yeah,
His list is ass. I want to see the other 600. I might actually check it out, or however many it was. Shit's ass.
That's a good way to spend a day, a work day.
Do we think Naruto because looking at his top 10, Naruto clearly has the more fights. Do we think Naruto just has better fights than Bleach and One Piece?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could have better fights, but like also you could have put some of the 1,000-year Blood War fights in there, like Kenpachi versus Unohana. Could have probably I would put that over the Marine Ford. Well, like
I don't think it's
Ford
top
should
10.
just don't make sense.
Now
I don't
I
think
see
there's
the
a single
trailer.
One Piece fight in the top 10. I don't think not one.
Probably me too.
Like
Maybe that Uyu versus Drugrin fight looking like it might be real good, bro, based off the trailer.
We'll
could
see.
You could have did Yamamoto versus the Yuha clone or whatever. That was
really good.
That was pretty good.
It does seem like he put narrative as his criteria. Like I think there's a heavy focus, like the overall story impact of what the fight brings out.
Okay.
It seems
I can
that
see
was a
why.
big focus for him.
I can see why he has Sasuke Itachi so high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In reality,
but then if
not
that's the
happening.
case, but then if that's the case, then Obito and Kakashi at 10 doesn't make sense.
Why?
Narrative?
What? They're the
Like,
two really important characters.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too low. Like Marine Ford at 9. If we're talking about narrative and impact to the story moving forward, like at 10 and 9, these are the gatekeepers.
yeah. That does.
I think that's way too low.
Wait, what fight do you think those two are more narratively important than?
Luffy and Lucci?
The war, I agree. That's just crazy. I can't explain the war. There's too much content there. Kakashi, Obito, Luffy, Lucci is like very pivotal for the One Piece story. I don't hate what you're saying by any means, but considering where we are on One Piece, I do think we're kind of underrating its value for what they did for the One Piece fandom a little bit. Don't hate what you're saying.
Mm.
But other than that, do you have it narratively more important than anything else?
Let me see. Let me see. Naruto Pain. No. Okay, so neither of the top two. Ichigo Byakuya. No. Naruto Pain. No. Sasuke Itachi. No, not really. Ichigo Ukiura. Luffy and Kaido based on. Nah. You know what? It's just Luffy and Lucci. After reading it over, it's Luffy
Fair
and
enough.
Lucci. I'm not gonna.
How much do you guys weigh narrative importance in fights?
I think in order for a fight to last, like really last, it has to have a good enough narrative. Because sure, you can watch somebody scrap. Don't get me wrong, that's always fun watching somebody scrap. But like for instance, let's use the Jinwoo demon fight, the one with the crazy uppercut. It's never going to hit as hard as even like the Beru fight. It's not just about the fact that the Beru fight's better. It's just the narrative around it, especially in the way the anime did it. The narrative always ends up carrying the fight a lot more than the fight itself does. Like nobody's going to talk about the I think the anime does this more. Obviously I've never not spoken the praises of the Rengoku, not the Rengoku, the Tengen Upper Moon 8 or Upper Moon 6 fight. It's amazing. But if you're looking at the narrative of it, it's never going to hit as hard as some other fights in Demon Slayer, not just because it's obviously they're better, but I think that's always say a narrative will always help the fight last longer than just, oh my God, that was really cool of a fight. But then when you learn about why they're fighting, it's going to really bring it down in some people's pegs.
So random, but you personally though, you wouldn't put those other ones above the Uzui Tengen fight.
No, I just like this is the one that breaks my rule. It's literally the only one that breaks my rule. I think it's just that good. And
Keep
I know
breaking rules, random.
Yeah, man, but it's just so good. And the fact that it takes over the course of, if you really think about if you want to be nasty about it, the whole fight from when Daki and Tanjiro start squabbling till the end of the fight, it's 6 episodes of you get everything. You're all the way up and up. You're down low. I guess you could say the narrative pace throughout the fight's really good, but it don't really have a lot of time to really understand what's going on before you got to leave toward this isn't like leading up to the Rui fight. I think the Rui fight has a better narrative
I agree
foundation than the Tengen fight does,
but it's not better.
But it's not a better fight. But when you think about it, when people talk about some of the best fights in Demon Slayer, that Rui fight usually comes up first because people remember the path to get there more than they remember. At least I guess sure, but
I don't want to I'm not turning tail on you in general because I agree with your overall sentiment. I think in that case, people will side Uzui Tengen. I wanted to kind of, and I'm glad you engaged with it, bring it up to like a broader conversation to where more people should kind of think like that. Like, for example, I don't think on this list that we're kind of reacting to, I don't think Itachi versus Sasuke is that great as a fight. I don't. I think narrative importance, I think the build-up, I think all of those are what make it such an important moment. But what did they do? They did the quick little exchange at the beginning. Itachi aura farmed them. They threw some shuriken back and forth. Itachi got hit. Oh, he's hurt. He's sick or something. He's off. Genjutsu. He kind of ran around in a circle, and that was kind of the end of the fight. There wasn't really too much choreography involved. The camera work was pretty standard for a Naruto episode. I think when we're talking actual fight, I don't think it's that great. Lucci versus Luffy that we were kind of talking about. Yeah, I give them credit for the time period, them doing the best they kind of could, the animation, things like that. It wasn't that great of a fight. Luffy versus Kaido was not a good fight. When Luffy gets Conqueror's Haki and hits him for the first time, I'm through the fucking roof. Like, I was on a high for like that whole year, but I'm not gonna turn around and say the fight is that great. So I don't know. I think people need to get out of the idea of having to always be a slave to the narrative. Like, we get it. The story's good. We understand why it's happening. That doesn't mean the fight is good.
I will say that I hold a lot of value in terms of narrative. However, I do understand there's a difference between the fight. But when we're having this conversation and I'm talking about the best fights, anime fights of all time, I'm going to put the anime fights that will have a strong narrative, most likely attached to it, higher than others, right? That's why I have Naruto versus Sasuke Part 2, 10 out of 10 fight. Narrative was amazing. Fight was amazing, right? It's just like for a boxing match you're about to see. Even though there might be a better undercard, the main event, if it's told very, very well, that's going to be the highlight. That's everything. Everybody's going to focus on that, even if it's the worst fight. It's just the characters and the story and the rivalry is so important. So I think it's extremely important to have a good narrative for a fight. It makes me care more about not only the fight, but also the outcome. But I will say, sometimes you can't be like objective in terms of the fight itself. And I agree. Itachi versus Sasuke, the fight itself is not that great. I think it can be a little overrated, but the narrative makes me care, and those are the ones that I typically rate higher.
I had a question because I do think that for a lot of times narrative is important to a fight, but I think other instances like where it's like choreography, abilities used, things like that. Like for instance, Record of Ragnarok. Do we care about the narrative behind why Adam is fighting Thor, or do we want to see Adam is fighting Zeus? Or is it the main grab is Adam is fighting Zeus, not like the narrative behind it while they're fighting. Yet it does help amplify the fight.
But they have amazing backstories, though, bro.
Yeah,
that's what makes you care.
But like you're watching Record Ragnarok because like you want to see Adam go against Zeus, and then yes, the narrative helps push it back, but it's not the main reason why.
Just to add real quick, random. I don't want to insinuate that narrative doesn't matter at all. That's not what I'm trying to. But especially in the context of this is supposed to be a top 10, I think there are better fights with a better narrative than Luffy versus Lucci, for example. That's all I'm saying.
But also, if you're looking at Lonnie's example for Record of Ragnarok, the I guess at least I'm just speaking for myself here. What makes me excited to watch the fights is the matchups, because you don't have the narrative foundation to buoy it up. So what you have to do, you have to nail the matchups considerably. That's why I think it's too bad the first season of the show is just a straight up motion comic, because when I first heard Santo Lubu versus Thor, I said, "Oh, word, I'm locked in." So if you're looking, it's like you're driving down the street and the dude flipping the sign. It's actually something cool on the sign, so you pull over, and you see it. Some fights can actually cross that, can have that, whatever that appeal is, to leave the shitty foundation.
But you can also tell a great narrative in the fight itself.
In the fight as well.
That's like kind of like the WWE. Like you can have a great match, they tell a great story.
Yes.
Like for example, Jack the Ripper versus Hercules.
That was a good
Of course,
fight.
there's no build up, but the narrative they were telling in that fight with Jack, you start feeling sympathetic for Jack. Hercules was a man among men. He was a great guy. It was a great dynamic to see how it ended with what happened to Hercules. You felt something. So I think sometimes you don't even need a build-up, but as long as you tell a great narrative in the fight itself, I mean, that's still good enough for me.
I think it could work both ways.
For sure. 100%. Last thing before we move on, is there any Boruto fights that would have made the top 10?
It's
Naruto Sasuke versus Momoshiki, man.
Because even I've seen that fight. They were cooking.
That's a fight you don't even need a build up. You can play it with the volume off and be like, this is a fight.
There's actually Boruto has really good fights. I would say outside of that, Jigen versus Naruto and Sasuke, that first one is really, really good. Good narrative too, and Jigen has some like crazy one-liners. He was a underrated villain. I would say Boros
What do you
versus
got?
Boros versus Boruto. Team 7 essentially. That was really good. Boruto versus Shinki, even though he cheated, that was pretty good. So I don't know. Boruto has some good ones in there.
Solid fights.
Boruto do have some heaters, not gonna lie.
I think the way Naruto is constructed, it's always going to have really good fights. If you really think about it, I think just the way they fight, the ninja community or the ninja way, so to speak, it just always works well. And also, they have obviously how they treat Sakura with standing. They fucking know how to nail that formula. They do. If they really want to cook, they can cook up something very good.
Sakura versus Shin was good. Now that you mentioned it, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, Sakura putting hands on him. All right. Moving on to the next segment and the clip that we will do here. So I know you guys already talked about it in the last podcast episode regarding Homelander and the boys. Did you guys talk about the finale last episode? I have no idea.
No. Well, he wasn't out yet.
Okay, perfect. So the boys finale dropped. We'll talk about it briefly, but I do think the conversation probably should start with Homelander. Homelander, as you guys said in the clip, is considered one of the best villains of all time. So basically, what I'm gonna have you guys do is I'm gonna have you decide if Homelander is really a peak, arguably greatest villain in TV level character, and I'm gonna name a anime, and you just tell me if there's any villain in that anime that's better than Homelander. That's it.
Homelander's a good benchmark. He's very good.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who you guys pick. So here we go. How many anime villains are better than Homelander? I'm gonna name a couple anime. You guys tell me if there's any villain that's better. First anime up, Demon Slayer. Any villain in Demon Slayer better than Homelander?
The only one I can kind of say is Akaza, but I think there are few that could be.
You think Akaza is better than Homelander?
I like his storm. It's either that or Daki Gyutaro because of how much they've just been screwed by the world. You understand why Gyutaro makes the decisions that he does. I don't like it, but look, he's been screwed up all his life. The minute he get a chance to stand over somebody else, he does. And also he was wholly unprepared to raise Daki, but he did the best he could. Daki just, for lack of better terms, Doc should have known to attack a samurai, and that's why she was burned the way she was burned. But like even how they end when he was like, Daki, go to heaven, I know where I belong, and she's like, I'm not going to leave you. I think that. I think Daki and Gyutaro are highly underrated, especially in terms of not just Demon Slayer fights or Demon Slayer villains altogether. They're think about it. Hantengu, Daki and Gyutaro are better. What do you give a fuck about that dude who attacked the Swordsmith's village? Both of them. You don't give nothing about both of them. Daki Gyutaro's better. They're just better villains. Other than Kokushibo, Akaza,
Homelander. That's the question.
Shut it down. Let's go home. No. All of that, what you said was cool. I completely agree with you. They're underappreciated, sure. It's Homelander.
Like they're not even in the same tier. It's not.
I don't even think it's close.
It's not close.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next one up. Is there any villain in My Hero Academia better than Homelander?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay. All right. My Hero fans, come back. Go crazy now.
who would they say? The best one is probably
Shigaraki or Dabi.
Yeah, those are the only two, and Homelander's better than both of them.
Love to hear it. All right. Jujutsu Kaisen.
No.
Crickets? No? Okay.
Nobody gonna fight for Sukuna? Not one.
Nobody gonna fight for Sukuna?
Good. Let's
I mean,
move on.
Homelander's end is very comparable to Sukuna. I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, but it's still not close.
And it clears. That's why I try to finish your set. It clears. Yeah, it's for sure. Okay. Chainsaw Man. Damn, these anime villains.
What do we do?
I guess not.
I'm waiting for you to say some hitters, bro.
I named like the most popular series of our generation. That's tough. Anyhow,
the top villains, like, what do we do?
okay.
I think they were see that potential.
Let's name some of the most popular anime of the prior generation. Bleach.
That's all, y'all.
I mean, is Aizen better than Homelander?
What?
No.
Let's move on, bro. Let's move on. You said all that.
Look at the facial reactions. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you disrespected. I mean, oh my god.
Okay. I feel like we're wasting
I don't. I personally don't think it's a clear. I'm not mad at the Homelander pick, but I don't think it's just a complete wash. Aizen's amazing.
Pause.
Why?
The afterlife scene. You're glazing the afterlife scene. Okay, you got it.
It showed growth.
Yeah,
it did. Y'all are being funny. Yeah, it showed growth compared to what we had seen from Sukuna before. Him deciding that his path was indeed wrong and him doing something different. Yeah, that's a really good scene. It is.
Well, I'm saying
y'all don't like it. That's cool.
I'm saying that's what makes it better than Homelander.
I respect the different perspectives.
No, he said he won out better than Homelander. He didn't say it was better. He said Sukuna won out better. Homelander went out like a straight.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Remember that, but
then I would agree because this man was talking about
this stick. That's
can I play the
that's
clip?
not how Sukuna went out. That's what he did after he went out. The way he went out was little Puddle Boy. That's how he went out.
Damn.
You can't give it the afterlife scene. Oh, that's how he went out. No, that was after the fact. That's his ghost.
Yo,
that's his ghost.
That's disgusting work.
Oh, okay.
That's after the credit scenes.
All right, next series, One Piece. Is there any villain in One Piece better than Homelander?
Is Doflamingo?
No.
Big Mom?
No.
Crocodile?
No. The only nigga I would put in that tier of relevance. Well, there's two. But I don't have enough of them to warrant it. It's Emo and Blackbeard. Those are the only two I have that I feel could be better than Homelander. I need to see their stories more. I need to see their stories more fleshed out. I need to get kind of more. There needs to be more surrounding them. Good job hyping them up. The moments I've gotten have been really cool, but I need to see them as like mainstay on the page characters for a little bit. Homelander, I've seen him on the fucking screen damn near every single episode. He attacks me in a wide arrangement of emotions. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to beat Homelander. I only think TV show villains can beat Homelander.
Oh man, shout out Homelander. All right, while this is up, last series, Naruto. Does Naruto have any villains better than Homelander?
Pain.
Madara. Madara went out pathetic, but like in a bad way. Like it wasn't written well. But Pain and
Orochimaru?
I think Naruto at least has more comp. Like they're closer.
My problem with the anime villains is how frequent I see them, man. And a lot of them suffer from being the villain at the very end. And I'm not really getting too much out of them. The bread. No, nigga. That's my favorite character. No, nigga. No.
Really? Do you at least do you think Obito is comp? Because this story arc was
nigga, no.
Tough. All right, Homelander clearing all the anime villains, unless anybody else says. I'll give you guys the runway. Give me an anime villain. You guys can't even think of
Aaron?
one.
I
think
like
it's-
Aaron.
Aaron's a good
He's
shot.
weird because he's a protect. I think it's
He's a villain.
I
He's
think
a
the heel. I
villain.
think the heel turn helps him though. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
It does though. Like it does. It just does.
I will put him above.
I'll take Johan.
I agree
Johan
with
over
Johan.
Griffith.
I agree with Griffith.
I would
in that tier over, yeah.
I'm okay. I'm gonna name one. Light Yagami.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. Like I'd debate it. Like I think it'd be a good debate. What about Askeladd? How y'all feel about Askeladd?
I like that one.
I like that one too.
It's too.
I like that one.
Too short. I'd say. That
But I think he's perfectly used in the story.
Yeah, the way that he
the
brings
lessons.
he's like the main drive. The way he brings the main drive of the beginning part of the story along too. Like his impact. I think
I agree.
varies a
But
lot.
he's like a one arc villain versus an entire series villain. It's just like.
But he's always gonna follow the main character. Like, sure, he's not there.
Not as a villain, he becomes more inspirational for Thorfinn moving forward.
How do you guys feel about Meruem from Hunter x Hunter?
Nigga.
No, I'm throwing it out there.
Now Hisoka.
Nigga.
Nah.
Next topic.
Hunter villains are. Ooh. Let me not start.
Anyhow, with that said, to kind of open up the conversation a little bit more, since we haven't talked about the finale, I do think it's appropriate to speak about it now because it's been a controversial topic. As we see, this show became so controversial that the final 2 episodes got review bombed to hell.
Wow.
To the point where they were very bad. Now, I've spoke about this. I've seen Ty speak about this. My perception is there's a certain type of people that was very upset with the finale. There was a certain type of people that was very mad that Homelander, who reminded them of someone else, got treated like a piece of garbage and got treated like a joke. Before we get into that, I do think at the very least it's necessary to say any valid criticisms you have with the finale.
We're talking about valid criticisms of the last few episodes.
The finale in particular.
Oh God, where do I start? Them teasing the Gen V, or them not teasing them, introducing the Gen V character since the beginning of season 3. Them making a character as strong as Homelander for the purpose of fighting Homelander and improving on her powers, and then making her an Uber driver was trash. I get why Soldier Boy had to be removed, but kind of how they did it was kind of whatever to me. We argued about it a little bit when we did the review. They invaded the White House, and the people's game plan against them invading the White House was a door that they didn't know was there and an AR. That's your game plan against Butcher and his team of soups. You have a metal door and an AR. That's your game plan. Oh, we knew they were coming. We prepared for them. A gun and a closed door so they can't escape. That's the game plan. That made no fucking sense. Also, where's security the whole damn time? It's like no Secret Service nowhere. They were fighting for a while. Nobody showed up. No other soups were in the whole White House or could fly to the White House. Like nobody showed up. That was kind of crazy. The Kimiko power thing it was a bit of a stretch in the first place. I get why they did it. Also, I didn't like them like off screening Frenchie. Like I get why they did it. Like it's cool, whatever. But like they kind of off screened him. Like we didn't get to see. It would have like hit more home to me if like we saw Homelander like laser him or like punch him in the gut or something like that, and then he was bleeding out. But we just saw him eventually. Whatever. There's a bunch of other little things like we can nitpick, but it was cool. Also, Starlight's fighting the Deep, right? She launches him out the building. If you're fighting Aquaman, why would you tackle someone? Why would you tackle him and throw Aquaman at the beach? What kind of sense does that make? Oh, let me throw Aquaman at the beach.
They're just fighting, bro. Like,
no, she picked him up and then flew him and then threw him into the beach. Why would you? If I'm fighting Aquaman, I'm not throwing him. I'm not throwing him in like that.
We knew what that was for. He couldn't go back in the water. We knew what it was for.
We knew what it was for. But I'll just say the logic behind it's the logic behind it. It's a fighting.
I doubt she was. I'm with Randall. I don't think she was thinking that hard.
I don't think bro. At that point, you're just scrapping.
They were at the White House. I live in DC. Do you know how far away the beach is from DC?
No, Lonnie, I don't know how far away the beach is from the capital.
Far.
Lonnie.
We are arguing proximity to the beach. Really, it is not that deep, Lonnie.
It's really not that deep. They were just scrapping.
But remember, we're the viewers. She doesn't know that he has beef with the ocean. She doesn't know that this nigga has beef with the ocean. He's the master of the ocean. Why are you throwing him towards the ocean?
They're just fighting, bro. I think it's just that simple. You're just fighting. We see this all the time in other things. Why do heroes attack Superman when it's day out? He's fucking powered by the sun, but they still do it.
No. And
why don't
you know what,
do crime?
Lonnie, I'm fine with what you're saying. If she went in the water with him, deep in the water, and she's outside, deep does nothing anyway.
She chose to crash on the beach. Like, not even crash. She landed on the beach. She's like, oh, there's a beach. Let me land here.
If she's not in the water, that doesn't affect anything.
She went from the middle of a city. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
So when you were watching that scene, you were thinking about how did she get to the beach? I was thinking about
someone from DC. I'm how are they at a beach?
I was thinking about, oh, is she gonna hit him in the water? That's what I was thinking about.
Right?
That was the only thing going in my mind.
I was like, yo, did they go all the way to Ocean City, like 4 hours away? Like, what the fuck? Where are they?
They're superheroes.
Superheroes, man. They're superheroes.
The 4 hours away is for you. It's not the same for Starlight.
That's fine. Whatever. That's not my biggest gripe, though. That's not my biggest gripe. But like I said, it's more the Gen V stuff because you build up these characters. You gave them multiple seasons. You literally said before season 5, oh, Marie's gonna be crucial to the conclusion of season 5. That's what the creator said to launch season 5, and then you just make her Uber driver. So that was cool.
Well, I mean, you can say a lot of things, but what's that saying? No plan survives contact with the enemy. Like things could change once you start actually making the show, and also once they started making spinoffs, this was always going to happen, where they're going to insert somebody who didn't really need to be there or something like that. Because now it's a franchise, and once it becomes a franchise, now you have to do things differently, especially now.
But that's the thing, Random. Throughout season 5, they still use the characters. The characters were talking. Also, they showed the telepath on the board for some reason, and she's like, I didn't even know I was on the board. But they also zoomed in on her, because we all saw in The Boys she was important. She's the person that got Frenchie into the van and stuff like that. So and then they're using telepaths to weed out people, and she's the most powerful telepath that we know of, and she's not there for some reason. But they're also focusing in. It was just weird cuts. It was just, I don't know. It was it didn't make a lot of sense. Also, if your game plan was just a jump Homelander with three people, one of the Gen V guys two of them have super strength. It just seemed more if your plan was just jump him real quick, and you needed his son to help at the end. You didn't expect the son coming. If your game plan was we need to hold him down, why not get people almost as strong as Homelander in terms of physical strength? So I don't know. It's like I said, there's this little. Overall, though, I didn't mind the ending, but those are just if I had a nitpick. I still thought the ending was solid.
For me, I remember messaging you guys as soon as I finished watching it and saying I like it, but I feel like the pacing for me personally was really fast. Starlight fight with Deep, it was okay. We're doing this. Talk no jutsu. Throw to the beach. He's in the water. Octopus through the mouth. I was like, oh, okay, like before I even processed what was going on, like the fight was over. For another thing, like Lonnie said, security at the White House. We prepped. We've planned for this. All right, let's lock them up in a hallway and shoot with AK-47s at them, and with a big speaker. Like that's it. Like no contingency plan, no plan B, nothing. I personally didn't like that. My biggest gripe with the finale was honestly making Homelander immortal. Like that to me was completely useless. Like we were going through this journey like, hey, him and Soldier Boy, hey, we gotta find this. He gets the serum or whatever it was called. I can't remember off the top of my head. He injects it into himself. He throws the light beam in the air. Oh my god, he just got a power up. Here comes Butcher with a crowbar. Kimiko is going through PTSD, not talking, and having flashbacks of Frenchie. And that's him being immortal means nothing. Like literally, it meant nothing.
So
I wasn't a fan.
the only gripe I have is the Gen V stuff because, I mean, I think they just didn't know what to do with the Gen V cast. But I didn't really care too much because they're not that important to the boys, to be honest. They're only important because of Gen V. So if you didn't watch Gen V, you're not really missing much. With that said, though, it was still bad. So I'm not going to make excuses for it. I think if you're not going to use them, then you should have just cut it out entirely. You shouldn't just not put them in the story. With that said, I don't have any issues with the White House stuff because Homelander is a narcissist. So I don't think he gives a damn about security or prepping. The only person who was prepping was that priest dude. And I don't think of him as like a strategist or anything. So I think Homelander thought he was strong enough to deal with everybody, especially since he's immortal and he thinks he's a god. So no security to a guy who thinks he's God. I'm okay with it. As for like I think the point for him to be immortal, it was the reason why Frenchie died. I think that was a really important story point because Frenchie, in order for them to find a person, a weapon to defeat Homelander, they had to do all that thing at that specific location, that radiation place, to do what they're testing for Kimiko, to give her the power to burn the immortality out of Homelander. The only reason why any of that's happening is because he's immortal. Because the alternative plan, that's just that it is like it's just true. The alternative plan was going to make him sick with the virus and then kill him, but they couldn't do that anymore because now he's immune. So they had to do this plan with the radiation, with Kimiko, and in this situation, Frenchie died, and Kimiko now have the ability to burn the immortality out of him. So I think it was pretty obvious on what it was used for. But I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'll say the Gen V stuff is my biggest thing. Everything else I think is a bit minor, but I'm not saying it's perfect. But I don't care as much.
Real quick, two major things that the Gen V characters could have been used for. Marie, her power is blood, and she can also affect people's powers, like cure them or kind of deactivate their powers and stuff like that. Godolkin wanted to use her to help control Homelander. Him getting the V1, she could have deleted it out of his blood. She's done stuff like that before in season 2. She could have taken away his immortality. Also, the virus got deleted and it got into everyone's system. She could have cured them. Like how she cured I forget his name, whose powers were affecting him and he was causing brain tremors and aneurysms, stuff like that. And she just healed him. She could have healed everyone from the virus as well. So you could have replaced Kimiko with her, and she could have took away his Homelander's powers, or she could have stopped the virus. The virus got released.
Maybe they didn't want to make her a focal point of the story.
See, that's where I'm at. I just don't think they had a good enough plan for the Gen V characters. I personally I just wish they just weren't there. If you want to
I
make it a more personal story where it's just Butcher and all them, because if you read the comic, it's like you're just watching Butcher go in his quest to go home. That he's willing to cross a lot of lines. And I think that's what it should have been. And you're like you said, like you're saying goodbye to a really good cast of characters. And I think adding some more on there besides, like, we never. It just felt like they just should have never been there. You could have just had Gen V react to whatever happened at the end of the season, because everything will change. Homelander dies. Was it Frenchie dies? So many things are changing. I think another season could have addressed that instead of just trying to shoehorn people. And that's why I said that, because even the story thing, Riddell is right. You could say that why the security was so shit, because Homelander, that is him. It's his hubris. So that was his downfall. But at the same time, I can at least see what Lonnie and Santo are saying, where, I mean, even if they pulled up in there and it was like 20 dudes with machine, like, at least show effort than just like that. That's why it screamed like this wasn't planned very well enough, or especially since or maybe they needed like an episode or two more to wrap it up right. And I'm just kind of, it's just what can you do? I wonder. I would like to know what was the plan backstage to add these. What was the original plan for these Gen V characters? Because I'll say this, for me, it felt like a sandwich that had too much stuff on it. That's what it felt like at one point. And I'm like, I don't. They should have went simpler with this. Follow more of what you think the boys comic does with its ending. It's not the best, but you could work with that. But I mean, what can you do? Once they started opening up all those different things, once you had a spin off, you had to have them show up, and then you didn't plan well enough. So, and also, Lonnie, all these things that you thought of, it could be as simple as that when they're writing the show, they didn't think about it. They didn't think about this person and that person could do this. It's the same way, like when you watch a lot of the especially once the MCU started getting really big, I'm like, when they showed in Civil War that Iron Man's just chilling, I'm like, he's right there. He's getting targeted.
But
Yo, Tony, come help us out real quick. You know what I mean?
At the same time, it doesn't make sense for him. Like, the main character of your other show, one of the main parts of the second season is like, oh, she can control Homelander, or she can control or stop Homelander. And then you don't think of, oh, how are they gonna stop or control Homelander? Oh, maybe the main character of the other show?
Well, you said the third season got canceled, right?
Yeah, but I think they're probably just gonna show up. And
so maybe that's the reason why they cut out all their plans. Once the third season got canceled, they're like, it's not worth our time then.
Well, they found out after they filmed, but they said that season 3 was supposed to pick up after this season. So whatever happens after the boys, after Homelander's dead and stuff like that, that's when season 3 of Gen V would have picked back up.
Yeah, I'm guessing they altered their plans based off like all of that, because even when we found out they got canceled, they probably knew way ahead of time. So that most likely altered what they plan to do. Is like, if they're not going to get another season, there's no point to make them in the forefront, which I understand, because you're gonna have to add some more plot points to it. If you're a Gen V fan, you have every right to be upset. I know about Gen V. I don't really care that much about Gen V, so I don't really care personally. But when it comes down to it, I think the most important things for me when it came down to this finale is the ending of Homelander and the ending of Butcher. I think those are the two most important things for the story. And I don't care what anybody says, because the reason why I got review bombed, there's no need to mince words. A lot of people that were MAGA related to Homelander as a character, they thought he and everything he was doing reminded them of Trump. It was funny because a lot of the cast was telling you, yo, he was doing this stuff. He was like writing this stuff before all the Donald Trump's BS. So blame him. Don't blame the guy who created it. But I think it was hilarious. I think it's very potent. I think it matters so much in our current society, how insane our current government is. And they were just pissed that Homelander didn't go fucking execute half of the population and just going on a killing spree. Him going out as a pathetic loser.
That was always going to happen.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. It's exactly what you wanted to do for some man who thought he was God but got humbled by a man with a crowbar.
It's crazy how
But
much people don't like this ending though. Like people, I'm seeing like AI videos of like their altered endings, like of like you said, like Homelander going scorched earth and stuff like that. Which like yeah, they could have gone that route, but it was still always going to end with him how it ended with him being a little bitch at the end. So yeah,
what,
like people wanted like the whole rumbling type thing, but
no, but I think the show also told you plenty of times that anytime Homelander got truly like confronted, he wilted. Sure, it's simple. It's simple that in the first season when that freaking senator or somebody talked shit to him, but the nigga got on the plane and flew away. And Homelander's oh word, you're showing some weakness, and he attacked. But anybody when Giancarlo, I forget his last name because I forget his name in the show. That dude just straight up was like, bro, you can kill. You're not worth it. Anytime he got challenged, that his normal way, he was just a schoolyard bully. That's what Homelander was, and you knew this was always going to happen to him, especially when you're, especially when you're.
What the?
Shout out Kent.
Come on, bro. But yeah, the people who are mad is just they didn't understand. You know, they didn't understand the story or the point. Like, it was perfect. His ending, how he ended up was perfect. It was always the plan, and you're just mad that you didn't get. It's like people are just mad they didn't get their fan fiction in it. But all right, go and use your AI, whatever, and write it. It doesn't matter. This was always what was going to happen to him. What villain just kind of stays the same at the end of the story? Well, I mean, what good villain? So
I don't know about y'all, but I will be watching Vault Rising, and not just because of that private angel lady. I don't, but also because of that private angel.
I don't know. It really depends. I'm so uncertain because I'm not really interested to watch a story about Nazis. So it just doesn't really appeal to me. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to make it appeal to me. That's kind of my biggest question.
Wherever private angel at, I'm at.
Hey, maybe she falls in love with that one the test subject black dude who became like Superman. So you know, maybe they're switching around. Maybe she's not a racist piece of shit. Who knows?
Don't give me hope.
Also, the ending of Butcher, I thought it was amazing. Him and Huey ending their story with Huey taking him out, I thought was really, really, really good, for sure. Because at the end of the day, Butcher is also a piece of shit. So he really
Butcher's a
shouldn't
horrible
have
person.
either.
Yeah, Butcher's a horrible person.
Also, I told Riddell, Kimiko killed that dog.
Yeah. He said radiation.
Yeah, because remember, she's like full of radiation. She killed that dog.
That dog dead as hell.
Yeah.
I wonder if they take if all these people who hate the ending, if they're honest enough to take another look at it. They'll see.
No, they're not going to be honest enough, but
If they're honest enough, it's hilarious.
you're asking way too much for these people, bro.
Your faith in society is impressive.
Before we move
Somebody
on to our
has
main topic, real quick though, ratings for the ending for everyone.
I gave it I give it an 8, a solid 8.
I'm like 7. Yeah, I'm like 7 or 8. It clears the comic ending. It clears the comic ending.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 purely because the Gen V stuff was ass. They should have just cut it. It was just wasted screen time, to be honest.
Yeah,
I give it a 7.
Valid. All right. Next topic is our main topic. And now we haven't done this in a while, but we got a heroes versus villains segment where we're going to have a BSS draft wars. So basically how this works, and
somebody call Miles.
Just got to work. Appreciate you.
You don't gotta call me. I'm here.
There we go.
Sure. And Ty, if you're here, let us know. I just saw you.
Miles, we need the captain,
Perfect
man.
timing.
We need you
So-
to lead us to battle, bro.
How this is gonna work? Heroes versus villains, draft wars, and then the winner is gonna be decided based off a poll. Clear, that's how a draft works. However, I'm going to have it's going to be a situation where you're going to pick anime moments, and I have 5 categories, and you just pick a moment for each category. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I sent you guys this beforehand, so you guys can start thinking about it, prep, game plan. The reason why I did this is because, gents, you have to talk about your thought process. It's a podcast. It's an audio. You can't just go like say words here and there. So you're gonna have to talk to your thought process. You're gonna be vocal, so we can have people like content for people. But overall, how it's gonna work? The villains. You're gonna start off. You're losing right now, so you get to choose which category you have first. You're gonna discuss. You're gonna pick a moment, of course, and then the heroes is gonna pick a moment afterwards to draft, and it's gonna be 2 moments per category. And then after the whatever category you pick, heroes get to choose the next category you do, and then simple stuff, really. So we're just choosing anime moments. Okay. Any questions?
Okay,
No?
so we're
Hold on, I'm
So
sending
we're-
you.
we're choosing anime moments in general
For each category in general.
for each category.
Sports anime moments, extremely smart, strategic anime moments, anime moments related to a sensei, anime moments. Now, his is heroes versus villains, so heroes only can pick a hero moment, villain can only pick a villain moment, and then emotional moment. Now, I'm gonna be very strict. If it does not follow the criteria, I'm just gonna remove it, and I'm not gonna hear any yip yap. All right, I'm a dictator, but
Dictator Riddell is back.
we are back here indeed. But I trust you guys. So,
Okay.
villains, you get to pick first.
So Lonnie, I just sent you the green light. You want to go with that one?
Yeah, we'll go with that one for a
Okay.
For
What
you
category?
you
What
go ahead,
category
you go
are we
ahead.
starting off first?
we're doing anime sensei moments.
Anime sensei moments is the first category we're doing, gents. Okay.
We're gonna go Koro Sensei's final roll call in an assassination classroom. I think it's the perfect accumulation of the whole anime series. You get to see like the little connection that he has with each and every student. I remember being almost on the brink of tears. Santo, I'm pretty sure you were too. Everyone that watches it, I don't know who doesn't get teary eyed watching it. It is, I think it's one of the perfect endings to an anime, in my opinion.
Almost at the brink of tears is not where I was. I was crying. I'm man enough to admit that. When Kuro Sensei looked at that boy and said, "You know what? Hey, don't do it with hate. Just let it go." Oh, I was crying. It's the perfect Sensei moment.
Kuro Sensei final roll call. That's a W moment. All right, that's a W moment. Okay, heroes, it is your turn. Anime Sensei moment. What are you picking?
Oh, so we have to stick with the category.
You have to stick with the category.
Oh,
Okay.
And then when it's after we're done with this category, you guys choose the next category.
Okay.
Sensei moments.
Talk out your process. Come on.
Okay. A moment I'm thinking about is the father-son Kamehameha, because that is Goku was his Gohan sensei, and he coached him on how to be self from the grave. Man, that shit crazy.
Father son Kamehameha from Gohan and Goku. From
That's
Dragon Ball
one of my
Z.
options. I'm just throwing one out there.
Okay. What you guys are agreeing? You guys are contemplating other moments. Hear me out. Let's what are we talking about, gents? Let's talk about heroes.
Me and Miles are having a conversation.
You gotta talk it out.
Dang, they didn't include ties. What's up, Ty?
Ty pulled up when the conversations were happening. Ty, you got Telegram?
Oh,
Ty, you
No,
got Telegram?
You said I got Telegram.
You got Telegram?
I mean, yeah, but I'm driving, so like, you know,
No texting and driving. So, Heroes, you got to talk out your stuff though.
yeah, just tell me. I mean, they can't pick here. Hey, they can't pick hero shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like we can.
No,
pick
they
a
can,
specific moment.
but
They
Don't worry.
can. Oh yeah, True.
Are we picking
I mean,
multiple
father son is a good pick, especially if you're looking at everything kind of leading up to it with Goku teaching him how to become a Super Saiyan. Even like one of my favorite moments of even the story is just that few days or week that they have, Miles, when they're just in Super Saiyan, they're just walking around doing shit. Like, and they're just kind of chilling.
How about say Goku is Gohan's greatest sensei. Don't let the propaganda trick you to make you think otherwise.
what, is
He's
there
right.
another pick potentially? Who could that be?
Another
What do you
pick.
Miles, what are you thinking?
You know, people will say Piccolo.
Well, those niggas don't watch Dragon Ball. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
talk to
just
them.
fake. I'm good with the father son Kamehameha. I'm good.
Wait! Don't say it because I said it though. Wait! If y'all got something else, y'all can do it, man.
No,
It's
no,
a strong
Ty,
pick.
you
It's a
saved
strong
me.
pick.
I misunderstood the rules. I think it's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, real? Okay. I mean, if that's what y'all want to, if y'all are double down on it, I'm fine with it. But
Do
that's
it.
so that's first one I thought about. 'Cause I feel like it's not only is it iconic, but I don't think that people recognize Goku as Gohan Sensei, but he is his greatest sensei by far.
Is AI lying?
You said what?
Piccolo is considered Gohan's closest father.
AI's
figure.
lying.
AI
Hey,
is lying.
nigga, what? I'm about to say the moment that we get that everyone loves Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it's because of Goku. That's that's just what it is.
LAI.
And not only that, Goku trained him more. He trained Gohan for 4 total years, and Piccolo trained him for 6 months. So
Okay. Shout out. So, Hero chose father son Kamehameha with the Goku being the sensei of Gohan, which I think is very fair considering they were training in the hyperbolic time chamber and all that stuff. With that said, villains. Moment number
Actually,
two.
no. It's our turn to pick.
Yeah, so say it's our turn.
You just
No,
picked.
there's two. You have to choose two moments.
Oh, it's two up. I completely missed that.
I didn't know. It was two. Fuck.
I said there was two.
Anime sensei
Random.
moment.
Do you think it's better for extremely smart or emotional?
both.
So do we have to finish out the category before we move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, I have a question. Are we ever gonna do Snake, or are these things gonna always pick first?
No, you pick it first. You're picking first after. You're picking the next category.
Okay, you know, every day I just making sure. I just want to know what I'm preparing for. You know.
Okay.
Miles, extremely smart.
Okay. So to throw out there, the one that me and Random were kind of talking about was
Well, before we still got to do the second pick for the Sensei moment. 2 moments.
Yeah, we need to pick.
Nigga,
We need to
do-
pick two.
Oh my
Two for each
God.
category.
2 for each category.
I was just texting you that now.
Oh, and last question: is it snake format within the category or after?
After.
After. Okay.
So you got villains. You're up.
Nigga, Random, does that work for this category? You have to argue if he's a sensei or not.
I
don't think that
if you want to go by technicality, you could say so, but I still think it belongs in another category.
Man.
All right, villains. Talk me through your process.
Hold on, we're deciding. We didn't know we had to pick 2, nigga. God,
I said you had to pick 2.
Hey, these villains don't follow directions, man.
Nigga, y'all didn't know it was 2 either.
We didn't.
Hey,
we did not.
I would say, don't speak for me.
Don't speak for me. Okay. Sensei.
I think I gotta go one.
All right. I still want you to talk you through your process.
Okay. So
Santo, check your Telegram.
Okay, so talking things out. Okay, let's. Do we want any moments with Goku?
Check that. What I just sent you,
with
Mouse.
Gojo. Askeladd moment, maybe no. The I mean, AOT don't really got senseis like that. If I may, oh no.
Oh,
Let
wait. I think I got one.
I would say for my heroes, y'all remember.
Hold
Actually,
on, Ty.
I'll wait.
It's okay to talk it out, gentlemen.
No, I'm gonna wait afterwards.
Is it not their turn?
I'm gonna wait afterwards.
Lon-
I'm gonna wait afterwards. I'm gonna clarify because something that somebody just said. I'm gonna wait after. Go ahead.
Okay, villains. What we talking
Lonnie,
about?
go with the first one that you just sent me.
Doo-doo.
So we're gonna go with Mike, Guy, and Lee after Lee broke his legs, and he was in the hospital. Lee was crying about how he just wanted to be good enough, and how my guy was there for him, things like that. I think that's one of the most beautiful scenes in the first part of Naruto. So, and it's probably Lee's best moment in the whole series. If we think about it, like in terms of emotional impact.
So my guy comforting Lee when he broke his leg. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, man. It's on the board. No takesy backsies.
There you go.
All right,
All
Ty.
right.
Go.
All right. So what I was gonna say was that just keep in mind that sensei simply means teacher. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't call someone so and so sensei, don't mean they ain't they sensei. I think you know what I'm saying. Just So like for example, I think so like by like that technicality, like the Levi squad and Levi, they are Aaron sensei. Like they're his teacher, right? So like you know what I'm saying. So just whoever if they your teacher, they your sensei.
I'm willing to buy Levi, depending on what we're talking about.
I mean, just going by the definition of the word, like it just translates to teacher. So like if you
No,
teach
I
something,
think
what did
I think you
Levi
can call it
what did
Levi
Levi-
Aaron's sensei, but it depends on the moment we're talking about. That's what I'm saying.
no. I'm just making sure we I'm saying we all locked in on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
all. That's all.
what did Levi teach specifically that you're saying that he taught?
You told me they were training him how to master his Titan form. So they like gave him instruction, taught him how, and then also, oh crap, let me.
Sorry, mine was more so from the angle of like, even though a person is teaching you and doing all of those things, they're like an antagonist toward the character, so they might not necessarily be looked at as a sensei.
So
More than anything.
sorry, right? No, so my I guess
I
my
think well, there's just because I just think anime sensei moments has like a certain connotation towards it, and the character I was thinking of does negative actions towards the character as well as good ones. So I didn't really know where they sat.
so I guess cause let me so I was only saying it just so that we know we have more options. You know what I'm saying? Like so not to I wasn't like zero in on the option per se specifically. I was just saying it to make sure like yo we got a lot of options. But what more were you talking about? They can't pick no sensei no more. So what were you talking about?
The one that me and Random, well, we spoke through two. Random, and I think you touched on it. He said when All Might passed the torch to Bakugo
When Bakugo
when he was kidnapped.
Yeah, when he was kidnapped and All Might fights All for One. I forget the name of the city, and then
Camino.
Camino
Yeah.
Ward, yeah.
Are you
And
talking
then-
about where he said like now it's your turn to Bakugo
Yeah.
and Deku?
Mhm.
Oh, that shit was peak. Hey man,
Is that your pick?
I'm about to say
Yeah.
the now it's your turn. Yeah. When he was talking to Deku. Oh yeah. Let's do that. No, I would say that clears league, bro. Come on, man.
All right, heroes, choose the next category.
What are the categories? Can somebody read them to me?
We got sports anime, extremely
Okay.
smart moments, heroes versus villain moments, and emotional moments.
Okay. Whichever y'all want to pick on, I'm down.
You want to just go with what you said? I think that's a strong pick, Miles.
Wait, what you say, Miles?
Mine was extremely smart. It was when Askeladd turned at the very end. I think just based off him just hearing the word whales and him being able to cook up a plan that not only ensures that Canute becomes king, but also in a way saves whales, and he was able to kind of push Thorfinn forward. I just think it was like very brilliant, quick on your feet thinking that had like major implications upon the story later.
Not yet. See, that's the shit niggas think Aizen be doing. My fault.
Yo, crazy straight.
Eisen
But,
caught
no,
two.
I was saying Eisen is like the.
today.
He's. I see. Asuka's a strategist. Eisen is a moo ha 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 ass villain. You know what I'm saying? You did.
Yo.
No, my fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault.
Yo,
You tried to start problems, bro.
have we said a good thing about Bleach today? I think I said Ichigo versus Ukiyo was a good fight.
I'm off. We got to treat Bleach like a Make a Wish kid. My fault. I love Eisen.
I was praising Bleach.
Damn.
today.
God.
Yo, the
If we're gonna, hey, listen, if we can talk trash about every other season, we got to call up Bleach. We'll treat like a Make a Wish kid, y'all. My fault.
Valentina pulling up.
Yo, Eisen, what were you doing when Ty decided to slander you? Oh, nothing.
The Thunder,
Nothing to do
man.
with this.
Hey man,
Oh, okay.
hey, we act like these other series y'all slander be doing something. But anyways,
Okay. So are you guys gonna go with the Askeladd one?
I
I
like
think
it. That moment was great. Then also him cutting off the king head. Yeah, that was crazy.
Okay.
He wild out.
I mean, bro,
Alright.
it literally broke Thorfinn. He just accepted slavery.
How should I rate this? Askeladd. I'm gonna say season 1 ending plan. All right, villains. What are we talking about?
Okay,
my
Lonnie, you want me to go with the first one?
Yeah, you can go. My only knock on that one is that a lot of Askeladd's ending moments was driven by his emotions rather than his logic. So
I mean, I agree, but
the
he
most
still
of
found
the-
a way.
his
through
emotions
his
are-
I'm saying smart
It's
decisions
three
can
people
have
at once.
smart
His
decisions
emotions
can be
that
driven by emotions. By the way,
He got the job done, and I'm not gonna lie, he
Yeah.
saved everybody.
Yeah.
I'm about to say smart decisions can be driven by emotion. Like most of Light's decisions are emotionally driven.
I don't disagree.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, what about your pick, man?
Yeah, he solved every
You said what I
problem,
want,
brother.
you said what I want. You already said that.
Emotional or not.
Go ahead, Tonto.
So for smart moment, we are going to go with Light Yagami, relinquishing the Death Note, understanding of how emotions work and how the task force was going to move, where he was going to automatically just regain it back later on. I think that plan that he put in motion, even though he was in control of his actions during the time that he lost his memories of the Death Note, I think it's peak strategizing.
Okay. I wrote Light Yagami giving up the Death Note to trick everyone. Are you laughing at their pick?
No. Fucking Miles, man. This Miles is amazing, bro. He's amazing. He's an amazing dude.
Okay, heroes. What's your next pick?
For our second and last extremely smart moments was Shikamaru's battle strategy against Hidan to get back for his master. Obviously peak battle strategy right there. In able to showcase himself in a way. Like when we learn, like when Shikamaru wants to lock in, he can, for lack of better terms, he can kind of do a lot of things. I'm not going to say anything, and you got to really see it here. And that moment at the end when when Hidan is buried and he pulls up with the freaking lighter for his master to catch a puff real quick before he disappears was elite work. The battle strategy, that's what I love most. When Naruto is at its best for me is when those strategies are working out in fights, and you really got to see maybe the best version of it in that fight itself, with how Shikamaru approached the entire battle and situation.
All right. That's a W strategy moment for sure. Villains, last pick.
Did you want to do something or you want me to do it?
You go for it, man. It's your pick.
Also Hedon was a dumbass. But we're gonna go with Armin
Hate the strategy that Shikamaru put up.
Hina's a dumbass. We're gonna go with Armin sacrificing himself against Bertolt to trick him so Aaron can deal the finishing blow. We do Armin having the emotional intelligence to be able to gauge that Bertolt would fall for it and fold was, and also having the mental fortitude to like sacrifice himself, and betting everything on his plan working. I thought it showed like the genius side of him and why Erwin was passing the torch on to Armin in the first place. So
Shout out Armin. I'm surprised nobody picked Lelouch or Senku as very smart moments, but fair enough. Villains, pick a category.
go ahead, Santo.
What we got? We got hero, villain moments, emotional moment, and sports.
This your wheelhouse right here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go sports.
Okay,
Lonnie,
Paul,
Lonnie, you say the first one that we decided on. I'll say the second one after.
We're gonna go for one of the greatest.
Facts Mystic.
We're gonna go for one of the greatest anime sports moments of all time. Asagi's game-winning goal in U19. The moment, the aura, the match, everything. Asagi's growth, everything came to that final moment where it all just came down to him having that luck, that final component, and then of course that goal, everyone going crazy in the crowd. And I think what the anime episode, even though random pace of season was a 9.9 rated on IMDb. 9.9. We had one of the highest rated anime episodes of all time, one of the best anime episodes of all time too. And yeah, I think probably I think it's one of the best anime moments. Period.
Is it a U19 or U20?
Pretty sure
It's
It's 220.
yeah, U20.
U20. Okay. Isagi game-winning goal at U20. That was a really hype moment for sure. Heroes. How can you challenge this peak sports moment from Blue Lock? What do you got?
Miles?
Ty, before I say one, do you have one that you might want to put up first, and then we do our second?
I know that's it. My very first one was the U20 luck
Speaking
goal.
of sports moments,
It was ours.
Yeah, it was ours.
This mother lover.
My goodness.
all right, what are we talking about? Chat it up.
No, we're fine. I guess we'll go with the Kuroko one. I think when Kagami unlocks the true zone at the very end of the story was a really good sports moment. It was the culmination of him kind of coming along, becoming this one-on-one player, and ultimately realizing that playing with your team is what's going to ultimately get you the dub. We got to see the true version of the zone. He overpowered everybody, dunked everything, impeccable defense. I think the best basketball team you can ever think of possible. There were other characters who had entered the zone, and that like seeing this version of it, brought them to tears. So you got to see a lot of character arcs kind of close. You got to see the culmination of what basketball looks like in this world, and yeah, it was a fire moment to kind of watch.
So they were basically the New York Knicks.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do
that
that.
game 4. The
Mm.
Knicks were not in perfect zone at game 4 against the Cavs.
I think the Cavs just kind of quit, but sure. We can
And I
move
think
on.
the Knicks were in perfect zone. They were making everything. Their defense was elite.
I mean, hey.
Hey, man.
Type shit.
Yes, sir. All right, villains. Sports moment. What we talking about?
Hold on, Santo. What about this one?
I mean, it's funny because they said that we took theirs, and literally the next one, that one I was just about to say, they just said it. Oh, I got one. Can you let me freestyle on this one?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go with shit. Do I want to? Oh, you know what? I'll just go with it. Tsukishima's block on Ushijima. What's his name? Ushijima? Yeah, Ushijima in the final match of Haikyuu, where he has always been like this stoic character that just does whatever he's responsible for. But this block showed him finally screaming into the match, show him emotion of it, and literally discovering why he plays volleyball. Like he discovered the joy of the game in this one play. I'm gonna go with that.
That moment was peak. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out. All right, Heroes. Last sports moment you got for me.
Ty, you wanna add some input here?
I was actually going to ask you because I haven't read this far, but you really like Ippo versus Sendo. So you think that'd be a good one?
There are a couple from Hajime that I just threw one to Miles. Takamura versus Hawk. That's where in that one, Takamura and Hajime no Ippo is like sometimes he's like Superman. He's always gonna get up no matter what. And Hawk was, you want to talk about a disrespectful nigga? Hawk is that dude in Hajime no Ippo. Santo, am I lying? That nigga
Nope, not at all.
disrespected. He walked in there with two bitches and disrespected Takamura immediately.
He punched his coach.
Yeah, he straight up punched he punched his coach. And when you want to talk about the fight, because even especially at the start beginning moments of that, Takamura is getting pieced up. Hawk is like, oh yeah, he flexing in the ring now. Miles, like when you see a boxer when he knows he's good, he starts fucking moving the feet, fucking just having a good time. And Takamura getting fucked up, but what shifts the fight, if I'm trying to remember correctly, Hawk goes to the well one too many times, and Takamura fucking catches him. He's like, finally, I got you. And then that moment where Hajime no Ippo does this, the best version of it is when he catches Sendo. Sendo launches one of his fucking uppercuts and then hits him with a density roll, and he just, for like 10 seconds, Santo, Ippo is just fucking density roll, just hey, all to the head. And it was just like that for Hawk. And he basically broke him before if I remember correctly, Hawk was knocked out before he even hit the canvas. But also, God, Sendo is good because what do you think? Miles, have you seen both of these or no?
No, I haven't. I agree with you though. Everything you said, I agree.
No, it's just tough. Now I'm gonna go Takamura Hawk. Their fight, that moment itself, when he finally catches him, because Hawk was American, right? Santo?
Hawk.
The way he was moving, the way he was acting, bro, I thought he was American.
What moment are you talking about specifically in the fight?
When he knocks out Hawk.
Takamura knocks out Hawk, though. Okay. So far, so good. Some interesting competition. I'm curious to see how the polls are going to look out. Last two moments out of here. Hero versus villain, emotional moment. Heroes. What do you want to do?
It would be Heroes.
Hold on. Check real quick. I'm about to send you what I think, Miles.
What you feeling out loud just to have kind of a show going on? You thinking heroes? You thinking emotional? Which one?
I'm thinking emotional.
Okay. Type faster, nigga.
What call it? The final charge against the Beast Titan when they
that's a fire ass moment. Yeah. If you want to break that down, I'll piggyback that.
Yep, there you go, right there.
All right, what were we talking about?
The final charge of the scouts against the Beast Titan.
That's that speech, man. Man, Erwin was a real nigga, man.
Yeah, to basically set up Levi to kill the Beast Titan.
Okay. Villains, how are you gonna rebuttal the final charge?
Go ahead,
the Beast Titan.
No, you take this one. Oh man, I'm so glad they didn't pick this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I think might be arguably the most emotional moment in all of anime. Robin's "I Want to Live" when we get to see her backstory of what they did to her, of what the true fear behind the Buster call, her basically wanting nothing to do with life, and then seeing Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats struggle and strive to save her life, giving her hope, and it's it's at the end she's about to cross that parapet and she just gives up and for the sake of hope and just puts her all into the Straw Hats, telling him that she
Bro,
wants to live. Yeah,
autocorrect is crazy.
And
it's
then
insane.
and then Luffy just looks, man, shoot down that flag, bro. Shoot down that flag.
on that flag.
That is a good emotional moment. That's a good rebuttal. That's a good rebuttal from the villain's pick. Heroes. How are you gonna come out afterwards? How are you gonna respond to "I want to live"?
Let's go with yours, Miles.
Oh, which
Go
one you
ahead,
about to say?
go ahead, Ty.
No,
Do your
wait, no,
thing.
wait, I actually,
I don't want them to
autocorrect.
steal nothing. Are you home?
No,
yeah, I just walked in the
we got our
door.
second one locked, but like it seems like Random don't believe in himself.
Yeah, I just walked in the door, so you can message me.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling for that bullshit, Lonnie. Keep that shit to
You're
yourself.
the one. You're the one that said.
Hey, Ty, I'll trust you. Go ahead. What's your moment?
Wait, no. Text me
No,
before-
God, nigga, go ahead.
wait, no,
This
No.
this
Okay, all
pump
right,
fake
fine.
is crazy from Ty.
No, I was, because I didn't want to say it. I was about to say it. I didn't want to say it, but I was gonna say, one from Berserk. I don't know if it's tapped
Oh,
in.
the eclipse.
So I was gonna say when Casa got her memories back, but
Oh,
then she see Gus and then has a has a panic attack. That shit hurt, bro. That hurt, man.
I would say if we're gonna do Berserk, when
Or you could do the eclipse. The eclipse is, if you want emotional, the eclipse is crazy.
or you could even do when Guts gives up his hate for Griffith for the first time for Casca. When he started charging Griffith when he pulled up, I think in the conviction arc.
Yeah, it was they were at the Hill of Swords.
No.
You talking
Oh,
about?
you're right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Hill of
you're right.
Swords,
You're right. Because the other time I'm thinking about when Costco was in danger in the conviction arc, and then Guts pulled up to save her. But damn.
So
What
what
was
do you
that?
think of Heroes?
What, Miles? What was you about to say, Miles?
I like all of those options y'all presented.
Yeah, but I still value what you have to say. I'm scared.
Man, I was thinking good or reliable. I was thinking Jiraiya's death, man. But I think the eclipse, I don't think it gets more emotional than that, if that was the one y'all were leaning.
Yeah, I was thinking either that one or when she's back and she has a flashback of the eclipse. Like the look on Gus's face when he realized that she still can't see him. Man. But the eclipse probably is crazy because I remember when I first read the eclipse, I was telling my brother, I said, "So yo, when she get her memories back, bro? Because I can't. I'm not gonna read it if she don't." And then he said she get her memory back eventually. I was like, okay, now I'm gonna read it. Hurt, bro.
I stopped reading like manga for a while when I got there. I just need a break, man. I just need a break.
So you picking Eclipse?
I think we should pick the eclipse. It just the lead up to it is absolutely fantastic. The fact that even after Griffith was broken, there was still a chance that they could have built something. Griffith is still too smart politically. I think he'd still be a great battle commander even if he can't fight anymore. But for him to just be like, man, fuck this, man. Fuck this. Fuck y'all. Fuck Guts. You're not taking Casca from me because she's mine. I'm gonna damn the world so I can finally get my kingdom. And these people, you really end up liking them. And except for the one dude who's just a dick to Guts the whole time. But even his death is kind of shit. It's really sad. It's shit. And watching the Band of the Hawk, this group of people that you've really grown to know and love, and especially after when it looks like they have a chance to rebuild everything that they have after everything that they've lost. They have a chance to rebuild. Guts is back. Casca's back. We're going to be fine. You get that feeling for a second. We're going to be fine. And then Griffith says, no, we're not. and that moment legitimately, it's one of the most heartbreaking moments in anime, obviously because of just what happens to the Band of the Hawk, to Casca, and Guts specifically. Griffith all of a sudden enters into the echelon of one of the greatest anime villains, if not the greatest anime villain of all time. So we're gonna pick the Eclipse.
Okay.
Side note: this might be a crazy take. Did anyone really care about the Band of the Hawks outside of like Casca and Griffith?
The other dude was cool.
Yeah,
the other dude, the one
was cool, but like I didn't.
Wait,
like,
Judah and Pippin? I love them. What are you talking about?
we hate
I like them as characters, but I didn't really like care about them. If that makes sense. Like,
Judon, he loved Casca, and he knew the whole time he gave up his love just so they could be happy. And his death sucks,
but that didn't make me
like
the character, like not like care about the character. Like he was a cool character. Don't get me wrong. Like he's not like they're not like bad characters at all or anything. Like I didn't really care about them that much in terms of the story. Like if I didn't know the Eclipse was coming or whatever, like I wouldn't have really cared about their development throughout the story that much. I really wouldn't have given a fuck.
And it calls me heartless.
Yeah, bro.
Tisk. Anyhow, villains. What do you think?
For Lonnie, I'm gonna go with. All right, so I want to take you guys back when you guys were kids, and you're just getting into anime, and you followed one protagonist, the one protagonist, Mr. Catch-em-all himself, Ash Ketchum, and you went to the movies and watched the first Pokemon movie, and you finally got to see Mew and Mewtwo duke it out. And Ash gets in the middle of both of them and dies.
I laughed.
To where, anyways, Ty's different.
The villain,
and to the point where Pikachu is literally trying to shock him back to life, and Pikachu couldn't. Ash died. Pikachu's crying. Everybody's crying. Everybody in the movie theater was shedding tears except for Ty, because Ty is different.
Ty was howling in the theater, laughing at the screen.
That is one of the most emotional moments, nostalgic moments in anime. Ash dying.
Pikachu.
That nigga died, bro.
You cooked with that.
No, that's a good one. When you said Pokemon, when you said Catch 'em All, I was like, you're losing me. I thought you were gonna say Naruto becoming Hokage or something, but
nah,
that was a good one. I am Pokemon. Okay, last one: heroes versus villains. Give me 2 hero moments. Give me 2 villain moments. What can you conjure up for your side? The one that you represent, the one that you think is better than the other side. There must be a reason why you think it's better, so you should have 2 peak moments that personifies how great your side is.
So we can't pick hero moments. We have to pick villain moments.
Yup.
I like that, for at least for this one.
Just 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All of anime. Who went first? Heroes. I'm pretty sure villains. You go first.
Lonnie, you take it. You take it.
All right, we're gonna talk about one of the most heinous, disturbing, disgusting moments in anime history: Griffith's betrayal with Casca. I don't know what you're looking like with Casca and what he did and all that, and during the eclipse, Griffith's betrayal.
I didn't realize we could double up, but I got you.
It is a bit doubling. I was gonna have a feeling that could have been the case, because you picked the eclipse villain. That's a peak villain moment, but I didn't say any rule against it. So betrays everyone. There you go. Heroes. What's your peak hero moment? The hero moment you go like, this personifies what it means to be a hero to you.
Go ahead, Miles.
The one I'm gonna go with is Endeavor's moment, the prominence burning. It's the high end Nomu. I think it kind of solidified Endeavor as kind of like the real deal. He was kind of trying to be the number one hero, but he wasn't the number one hero. It was kind of riding on his sleeve because he had never felt like he really surpassed All Might. But it felt like he actually got a moment for himself where, you know what I'm saying, he was able to do the pose and really look like the symbol of heroism. So, Endeavor, man, shout out.
Villains. What is your second peak villain moment?
You want me to take this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We're gonna go with Madara pulling up in the war. People thought that they had a chance. Madara pulled up. They started praying, like, "Oh no, it's over. We're lost." Peak aura, big bad shows up. You already know what time it is. Since he joined the battlefield, it was a supreme problem.
Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking Aizen, but I'm not mad at Madara. All right. What is your second primetime hero moment?
Ty, you want to add something?
I was gonna ask Riddell, you're judging this, right?
No, I'm putting a poll up.
Oh,
And
I
I'll allow the people.
was gonna try to appeal to you.
It'll never work. I'm unbribable.
That's not true. I could appeal to you, Riddell.
I mean, there's no Gintama moment you can justify, Ty.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say. I was gonna say Lulu sacrifice. So I would never pick in Tom. Are you kidding me? I'll feel icky.
Oh, that's a W moment.
Yeah, I'm saying that's because listen, man. Not all heroes doing something not because of how you're viewed, but because of the right thing to do. I think it's a peak hero moment. No,
Well, the Lush one? Yeah.
that's
There
just
you
one. This is one of the options. I don't know if y'all got something else.
I like that option, Ty.
Lush sacrifices himself to save the world?
The villain sacrifices himself to save the world. Yeah.
Nah, you're not selling me on that one. All right. The Lucius sacrifice to the only version of Code Geass that exists.
Hey, shout out to that sequel.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyhow, heroes versus villains, anime moments. This draft will be broadcast for polls. I'll figure out how I want to do it when I post it on different platforms, but we'll see. Winner of the polls will determine who gets a point for this draft. That is all we got for the main topic. Now we hit BSS after hours. So basically, you talk about whatever you want. I went through all the segments. But I think it's appropriate to talk about the Gotcha Kuda stuff. Lonnie, do you want to leave that?
Say the last part.
The Gotcha Kuda stuff.
I mean, I can. So, basically, what happened was the mangaka of Gotcha Kuda saw a video of a Japanese fan doing the jabber dance, and he had leaks all over his head. I think she commented that was funny, or she laughed at it, or reshared it, something like that. And a bunch of Western fans started attacking her on Twitter, calling her racist, saying that she was mocking black culture, and they were trying to make her issue an apology. She did apologize, saying that she didn't mean to offend anyone. She just thought that the dance the guy was doing was funny, and people were still berating her. And so then eventually her her graffiti artists, they both deactivated their Twitters. And this is like the fourth or fifth instance the last few months with this mangaka, with fans harassing her, like when fans were attacking her because she said certain characters weren't of the LGBTQ community, like some characters were fan making, like Rudo, they them, and she's like, that's not the case. Or like they were doing that for other characters, and she's like, no, that like don't that's not the case, and they were yelling at her for that. She said that she doesn't like it when people pirate her work. People were berating her on Twitter about that. And then even though she defended the black community with the stage play casting when it first came out that there was no black actors for the stage play. They were attacking her before she even knew about it. So yeah, it's just like I said before. I think all the toxic My Hero fans went over to Gotcha Kuda, and they're just they're just ruining her experience. Like she can't even enjoy her own work, which is disgusting to me. So I don't know. That's the situation. It's kind of shit, and it's unfortunate because she doesn't deserve this. All she did was like thought a video was funny about her that was from her work, and toxic people are attacking her for it. It's a shame.
It sounds like they want to make Gotcha Kuda even more of a symbol than it already is in terms of what I guess what those people believe it means to Black culture, or it's especially when because she's getting it. I wonder how any criticism she's getting from the Japanese audience as well, because sure we can only see from us, but it's I mean we've seen that she's voiced her opinion on the Japanese stage play, which has no Black people in it, even though she is very prominent how she showcased Black characters in her work. It's also like she just it just feels like they ruined it for her, and that's a shame. And hopefully this doesn't really affect her work that much, because I think most of her critiques were pretty valid about. I think, yeah, bro, just don't copyright my work, man. Like, no, she's not saying don't stop enjoying it, all this, and now they've ruined it for her, and it really does bum me out. I'm not as knowledgeable on this as you are, probably, Lonnie, of the whole situation, but I do know the part where she deactivated her Twitter, and that really bummed me out, especially with what the cesspool of Twitter is right now.
Yeah, it is mainly the Western.
I was just about to ask: is it mostly the criticism, the critiques, the negative comments? Is it from
99
worldwide anime, or is it just
I
like
ain't gonna lie to
the
y'all,
West?
bro.
So from
I
my
don't.
perception,
It's
at
99%.
least to answer this real quick, from my perception, I'm not gonna pretend I follow all this in depthly, but from my perception, I heard a lot of Japanese people saying, "Yo, the Western audience are tripping," and then I heard specific people try to blame the Black community, and then in reality, it is not the Black community.
It's not the Black
I about to say also, bro. I got a lot to say on this shit. Niggas on bullshit.
Also, the main person that attacked her on this, that she engaged with on Twitter, later claimed that he's not Black at all, and he just had a problem with her reaction.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
People don't really care about this. They just want to have a moment, to be honest with you.
Man, let's keep it real, bro. Niggas are using. First of all, the biggest amount of criticism that she initially got, because people are just trying to blame Black people, which is weird because most of the toxic things that happen in Black community, in the anime community, are not Black people. Let's just keep it real. But her first time she was getting harassed because she was told that she has too many Black characters. We think Black people were saying that. That was the first time she was getting harassed. They said you have too many Black characters and your content is too woke. Does that sound like niggas to y'all? That was her. The original time she's been harassed is because people say her work is too woke, and then when she spoke out against conservative views, niggas were saying, "Oh, you're too woke. This is woke content." Was most of her being harassed. And now, weirdly, a lot of people who are not Black are saying things like, "See, this is why we can't have race inclusion." Like, oh, so you niggas actually care about race inclusion? Since when? When did this happen? Yeah, niggas care about race inclusion now? That's interesting. It's full of shit, man. Niggas don't care. And that's what it is. But I would say to her, I mean, also Japanese fans, I mean, I feel like I'm certain they are a problem, because I think there's a reason why mangaka are scared to show their face in Japan. Like, mangaka put up pen names, and some mangaka pretend to be men when they're creating their stories if they're women, because they're afraid of what will happen if we don't see America. Do we see Western writers doing that, where the women have to pretend to be men so they won't get harassed? So they shit ain't glitter. They can say all they want. That shit ain't glitter.
Oh, for sure.
We've also seen how.
I
mean, we've also seen how the Japanese audience has reacted to famous black people of Japanese descent. One of the more famous ones is when they brighten up Naomi Osaka even more than light skinned as she already is for a commercial, and she came out and said she had a problem with it, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but eventually the company like redid the commercial. Like, I understand that we don't see everything over there, but they're not as lily white either, because that just seems like everything came in all at once. And I'm not saying she wasn't ready for it, but like that would, even some of the more stronger people, that would mess with you eventually if you're just always getting attacked for something that people do. I think feel like most people that come across her life do know that what she has created is good, but then for some reason she's like, why the fuck do y'all care that there's a lot of black people in here? I'm just making a good story. And then that stuff goes from there. I mean, we know, I don't know how well versed she is in this, right? And that stuff really affects her. And she did the one thing. I think she did the right thing. I'm like, I wouldn't just sit there and take all that abuse eventually. I'd fucking leave, especially on Twitter, because we know how bad it is on Twitter. We know how bad it is.
She liked the video random. She liked the video of her own content, basically, of someone copying one of her dances in her anime, and she got attacked for it. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And she was like just engaging with people, which I feel like Shonen Jump probably should have told her by now, hey, stop engaging with people on Twitter. This is like her third or fourth time like going off or like combating with fans. But it's just, I don't know, like not being able to enjoy your own work is kind of crazy. Like, because if Ty got hate for liking someone's video on Hustle, that'd be insane.
I'm all for the idea of people going out there if they create something or do something to kind of voice their opinions. That's what social media is for. So the people, I mean, it kind of expands beyond just this space. But whether it's music or sports, I'm not the shut up and dribble crowd. I think that's stupid. With that said, she definitely should have realized, or someone should have told her, that the anime fan base is toxic. They are so bad. I mean, we already know all the examples, like the Homelander stuff with the boys. That was like a lot of it is because of like our political landscape on why that became so toxic. But we use other examples like Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia. Those fan bases just didn't like certain things in the story and they were sending death threats. So even though I'm not a shut up and dribble type, I will say if you are a creator and you're going into the toxic anime space where we know what type of people are out there online 24/7 tweeting all the freaking time, be prepared who you're going to engage with. That's my biggest advice.
People suck, man. People suck.
I would say, and I guess the interesting thing about that is if you are creating something and you are public, you're gonna get hate. Like most people in the manga space that are in the West, if you're a black creator, you got racism before. Like I've gotten plenty of racist comments before. So like it's one of the things where it's like that's kind of it kind of is just comes with the territory if you're active on social media because people are hateful. So they wanna, you know what I'm saying? It is unfortunate she don't feel comfortable online, but also she's on Instagram. So I think because I feel like every social media platform has like commonalities, but Twitter is I think it's because it doesn't have the filter that other social media sites have, so you can really say anything on there. So I think that's why she's still on Instagram and other platforms. It's because Twitter, like if you see them on TikTok, they'll censor you, but on Twitter you can say something crazy and then you'll still be there.
Get off Twitter. Twitter sucks. It's a cesspool.
You know what, Ty? I want to ask you a question because you have your own anime and you just said that you've dealt with certain comments and whatnot. Has there ever been a time in your, I would say, your professional career, being an artist, that comments have affected you that way, like to the point that
And
you're questioning things or whatnot? Has there ever been a point in your professional life that you've ever felt that way?
I'll say there was a point when I first started. I think that right now I'm working on rebooting. We're working on rebooting our Slingshot as a publishing company. That won't be a concern for me now. But I think when I first published, because I got I got a ton of viewership when I first published, and it came with a lot of racism. So I'm like, dang, this is kind of crazy. But I wouldn't really be bothered by it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. MySpace is toxic as fuck. It's so bad. I don't care because like I'm a fucking robot. Like you say whatever you want, I'm just gonna laugh it off. But in the space I'm in with like politics, that is disgusting behavior. There's a plenty of racists. I hear DEI. I hear certain other like animal stuff. I hear, you know, um, other things. So I do think if you're gonna be an online figure, especially depending on the niche you're about to go in, I do think you should be prepared to deal with it for sure. Like what Ty was saying earlier, you gotta thicken your skin, or I guess you could just like block everything. But is that gonna work? I don't think so.
If you get to like a certain level of popularity, probably is best not to be on social media. Like it's funny because Gay Guy Tommy actually said that he doesn't get on social media because he said he'd be arguing with teenagers if he did, which is funny.
Shout out Kevin Durant.
And some of these people shouldn't be talking to teenagers anyway.
I mean,
Agreed.
yes, but hey, KD, KD a different breed. KD like relishes in the hate.
Katie is something. I'll say that. Random, you're muted.
You are muted, sir.
My bad. I started. That was insane what you said, Santo. I couldn't believe it. Not
Well,
everybody can be KD.
I would say, have y'all seen that? Last thing I gotta say is that y'all seen that Obsession movie? Seen a lot of people talk about
I'm
it.
about to go see it.
No, I will.
I want to go see it this weekend.
Lonnie has.
That shit was peak.
Yeah,
I definitely will.
I saw it. Like that. I would say, it's one of the few scary movies that actually was creepy to me. And I love
Hit at
horror
home?
movies.
Did this one hit home?
No, nah,
That sounded like a hesitated no. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to figure out to what degree are you talking about? Like, just I mean, have I dealt with crazy women before? Yeah, but not
Were you
like.
all during this movie?
Indeed.
So what, Lonnie?
Ty, was like the movie unsettling?
Yeah, that movie was actually creepy. That the girl that played, well, I won't spoil it. The actors were good. I was convinced.
Like she was
That
like,
She's an anime fan.
that also the main character is a monster. I'm gonna make some content about him. He's a monster.
you know, Ty, when these guys kind of catch up, I want to talk about him because he's a
He's a
villain.
monster.
He's
He's a
All
genuine
right,
monster. But
we're gonna
Okay,
stamp it next week, Tuesday. We'll talk about the Obsession.
on a scale of 1 to 10. What would you rate the movie, Ty?
man, whew, probably like a 8 or 9. That joke was great.
95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. So
Audience
let me
interest.
do this. So since
I
we're
would probably go see it. I would probably want.
Ty breaking up. Get your internet straight.
so I was gonna ask because Lonnie earlier made a comment, but this is the best horror
It sounds
movie
so.
recently, right? So just throwing it out. So this versus Sinners as a horror movie.
The Obsession's better.
Okay. Obsession versus
This.
Talk.
This it's all.
This is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ty.
This is a all-time horror movie to me. Like this is gonna be a all-time horror movie.
This
I would,
versus.
wait, are you
Talk.
asking me like in
Oh,
terms
my bad. Go ahead, Ty.
No, I'm sorry. I'm asking you, are you talking in terms of like which one's scarier or just one's one of the better movie overall?
What's a better horror movie? Whatever that entails to you.
Like horror.
Yeah, I would take this one over Sinners, another one. Yeah.
Okay. Talk to Me.
This.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, it's better than Talk to Me? I think Talk to Me is good. So I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't hate it.
Definitely this.
I need to see
Obsession versus
Weapons, because Weapons overrated.
It's better than Weapons. I like the stuff that they do with Weapons, but this is better one for Weapons.
How about
I think the style is good. The movie's
how about the Substance?
is better than The Substance.
Haven't
Substance
seen
is
it.
fantastic. Substance is fantastic, by the way.
Sounds like I need to see it.
Barbarian.
Yeah, it's better than Barbarian.
Okay,
I
need
would
to
say
watch
this.
movie.
I would say this is
I
a smooth
think
8.
the only ones that I would like even listen to are like maybe Midsummer or Hereditary.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Midsummer was creepy, but it was like
Midsummer was creepy. That ending was.
but it was like weird though.
If you want to say,
Okay.
if you want
It was. It was like,
better,
bro. I'm not gonna lie.
do it, but,
It's possible that you encounter people like
but
you
I
encountered in
will
Midsummer.
say this: this is like a top 5 female horror performance, in my opinion.
Oh, well, if you just
Better than Megan's Body.
yeah. No. This girl was a good actor. She was a great actor, actually.
She might get an Oscar for this. She's at least probably gonna get nominated. She's gonna get nominated. And also, by the way,
in terms of creepy or whatnot, Saltburn.
Oh, this is way creepy.
Okay, I need to watch this movie. I need to watch this.
Santo, you need to see this movie. You need to see this movie.
I'm gonna check it.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you see it, when you see it, make sure you like watch SpongeBob or something after.
It's like in the ballpark of like Get Out.
No, I need nightmares, bro.
Like it's in that tier. So like this is one of those must-see movies of the year, in my opinion.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what? This does hit. Look, that movie does hit different because if you've dealt with a girl that is kind of crazy, high key.
No, there are times in the movie. There are times
key.
when you bring your girl. There are times for a movie where Taylor's like, "Oh, I've done something like, oh, I haven't done like that," and she's like, "Oh, shit, that's like a whole other level type shit." Where it's like, because it's like the relatability that makes
it is. You know what?
It's so real, and it's the extreme levels that it goes to that makes it so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that may be why guys are like, oh nah. Because I think
maybe it will scare guys away from the concept of liking crazy chicks.
But at the same time, it's also hilarious. Like there were times where
it is a funny movie.
Dying, like the whole movie theater is just dying laughing multiple times. Like,
it was a funny
all right,
movie.
I will say save it because you guys can't really speak in detail, obviously, because of spoilers. So next week we'll talk about.
You want to have a great time, see that movie. Even if you don't like, this is one of those scary movies, or even if you don't like scary movies, this is a movie you should see.
All right. Any other topics? NBA, maybe anything else?
James Harden is no longer in D Wade conversations. Pack him up,
man. Hey man, listen, man.
We done.
I would love to see if D Wade ran against the Golden State Warriors with KD. My fault. I shouldn't have said that.
In his prime with Chris Paul next to him. In his prime with Chris Paul.
Yes, nigga. What?
Yeah, he'll probably go 6. He'll probably go at least 6 games. At least 6 games.
Okay,
they win this. They you know what, Ty? They win the series.
And Harden wins 7. So what? And Harden wins 7 games. So what?
We slandering Harden. That's what y'all doing.
Rockets with D Wade win the series.
He might take them 7.
The Rockets with D Wade win 1 series.
Would win the series
against the Warriors.
The same team that
they said take peak James Harden. I'll put peak D Wade. They said they beat the KD Warriors. Are you kidding me?
I did not say
crack.
Warriors. I did not say
No. That's what I said. I said let D Wade run against the KD Warriors, and then you said, "Oh, he at least take them 6." I'm like 6. I think 5, maybe 4. The Rockets have shooters, but man, come on, bro.
5,
hey man, hey yo, put James Harden next to Prime Bron. Peak Bron. Yo, they some chips. Let's be for real.
Just put Harden next to peak Bron.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now is Harden winning the chip in 2006? That's the question.
So if I'm to my peak Hard.
Picard? Yep.
In 2006?
Yes.
He might. Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Dirk might call that man a nigga after what James Harden do to them boys. James Harden tortured him, bro.
You
Bro.
never say that.
The Dirk would resort to racism is insane.
Yes, that's how much he would have got
With
torched.
a black wife, he would resort to racism.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Your spouse being black is not exempt from racism. That's not what that means.
I'm not
That
saying
is
that
true.
it excludes
But I
them.
believe in Mr. Nowitzki.
Like,
I mean, hey man,
ain't no
maybe.
need for to go home.
It's
hard
Ain't
to
no
tell
need for to
in
go home
isolation.
after that and just act like everything's cool with
He
it.
trained Luka Doncic, I believe.
James
I
Harden's
mean,
giving me the
listen.
hardest
Do
time in
we
isolation.
really trust Luca? I mean, I don't know.
Until otherwise, I'll trust Luka.
Hey man, when he hit
Hey
that
man,
shot,
I will give up. I will give up on a player. Trust me. I gave up
No,
on
no,
Mike
no.
Dart. So
no, I'm just saying when Luca crossed up Rudy Gobert, you don't think he? Never mind.
no, he won't. He won't.
I mean, it's okay. We got Ant. Me. It's okay. Even if he is racist, we got Ant. So you good, bro. Me and you. We got Ant.
We got Ant.
Yeah, man. We got Ant, bro. Me and you were there.
We got
We done with Luca, bro.
You know what? I do respect Wemby though. I'm starting to respect and like Wemby more and more. Let me be honest. Wemby did that. Aaron Yeager? Come on, bro.
Yeah, facts. Wemby also over Luca. Wemby, Shea, Joker, and Giannis all over Luca. Facts.
He didn't do it tonight though.
Because hold second. Ant played better on a bad knees against this Spurs team, by the way.
I mean, Luka didn't.
Now niggas got quiet. Okay, my fault.
Luka didn't play in the playoffs. What do you
We're
want
letting
us to
you
say?
cook, Ty.
No. No. That's not what I said. I said he played. No, that's not what I said. I said he outplayed Shea. He's playing better against his first team than Shea is playing. Is what I'm saying. On bad knees.
Is he? Is he?
Yes, and he played better against these niggas, man.
I'll be honest. Didn't watch. Don't care.
Exactly. That's your problem. That's your problem.
Now you know who I am watching. I'm watching the New York Knicks. That's who I'm watching. Hey man, they cooking over there. Knicks about to change the world. Hey, Miles, when the Knicks win the championship, you already know.
If the Knicks win the championship, I'm taking off work in DC.
Niggas is not winning, but yeah, I'm
If
with
the
you.
Knicks win the championship, everybody at Miles' place.
Hey, them niggas is not winning, but for sure, bro.
Yeah,
They have a really good shot, actually. I think low key.
It's like, hey man, just send us pictures, man.
Y'all watching these niggas play YMCA niggas, man.
I was.
Hey, Santo, you said the Sixers are gonna win. All right,
I did. I sure did.
The Sixers.
Come on, relax.
Why the hell would you think that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. The Sixers.
After what they did with the Celtics, I really thought that they could have done that against the Knicks.
The Celtics led by JB instead of JT. I'm not a believer. See, y'all fell for the Jaylen Brown sauce over Jason Tatum sauce.
No, chill, my boy, bro.
It's nasty. No, it's saying because people.
No, Johan, you good.
Ever since they won a chip, people been acting like Jaylen Brown better than Jason Tatum, and it's just not true.
I honestly legit thought that the Sixer would have been a big problem for the Knicks. And they were just
Santa, why did you think that?
Oh, I thought Maxey. I thought Maxey versus Brunson was a mismatch. I expected more from Paul George.
Paul George, 2026.
No, I'm. We're not going to act like Paul George didn't play great versus the Celtics.
I actually 2026 PG is crazy.
Listen, man.
What?
New York, we're gonna see what we really about, man. These finals are gonna be very interesting. All of these crazy looking numbers, this postseason dominance. Like, I'm logic all the way around, man. I should be, you know what I'm saying, going for the homer, bro. We're not playing real teams out there, my nigga. Orlando is in the same seating as the Denver Nuggets. Let's be for real, bro.
That is real
teams.
But also, y'all notice if this.
I need Wemby to pull the Nas Reed and take out Chet, and maybe Harden.
Oh, that's not. But y'all notice y'all notice if the Knicks Spurs play, we'll have a finals rematch. The same we had a Super Bowl rematch. It's crazy, man.
That's a good matchup too. That's the one I want.
A
But-
finals rematch.
Um,
in the
Haven't really
Super
gone
Bowl
against
I
strong
Cap-
defense
Cap-
all
Cap-
se- like all
Caveat.
New York
postseason.
versus.
Like
I'll be
once
honest
they
with y'all,
go
man.
against the Bears or
I don't know what you're
OKC,
referring
that
to.
perimeter defense could be completely different.
We see you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah, you said finals rematch in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
I'm
sure.
saying how the Seahawks Patriots finals was a Super Bowl rematch of 2014. I'm saying this one be
Oh, that's what, okay.
a rematch of
Knicks
99.
Spurs?
Yeah,
I don't. I guess
yeah,
that's
they played
back in the day.
they played in 99 when Tim Duncan won his first
Oh,
chip.
okay.
But I'm saying, listen, y'all ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of rooting for the OKC.
No.
No, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, it's only for the banter, bro.
Oh.
At this point, I don't care.
I know
bro.
what he wants. He wants to push the Shea over Steph agendas. That's
What?
what he wants to do.
What?
That's
What?
what he wants to do.
What?
I'm
I
not gonna
heard-
put
I
an
heard
angle on you,
people-
Ty.
Right. No,
Ty.
wait. What's
Anybody
up?
but Shado. Come on, bro.
No. You hear what I'm saying, right? Listen, man. Listen, I'm bitter and I'm
I hear
upset.
your smile through the camera.
No.
I hear it.
I am smiling, but I'm saying I'm bitter. I'm upset. I'm lashing out because Luca could not carry Braun to ring foul. So now I want destruction now. You know what? I want this.
rock, bro.
I want so I want the.
You know who
and then-
injured him? The Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the one who injured, and you're rooting for him.
Hold on a
Like,
second.
what's
Time
going
out.
on?
No, you also hear what I'm saying though. But also the Ant got two bad knees, and so I'm thinking like, you know what? What will make the NBA world burn? If I'm not happy, no one can be happy. So you know,
Yo, that's some villain stuff right there, man. Some Homelander ish. You feel me?
Homeland.
Don't worry, Knicks are gonna win. Knicks are gonna win. Yeah, Knicks are gonna win.
Listen, man. OKC Knicks.
If the Knicks play OKC, it's over in 5.
I mean, they lose. They're down though.
Wait,
mean,
you're
okay.
saying this
Hey!
with no J Dub either?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to
Doesn't
you.
matter.
I
He's
ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
inconsequential.
He
Let's just check out Chet, bro.
He lose his top two playmakers, and he still win a chip. Steph got a Steph. I want a conversation. I want it.
Oh, Steph now is in Shea. Come
Because-
on.
Let's just have. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I don't want. I don't want no trouble. I don't want to bother.
Yo,
I ain't here to bother nobody. I just want to talk.
crazy.
I need the Thunder to lose so bad.
No,
I
no.
do too.
Wait, guys.
People were saying
I'm not.
Shea was going to be better than people were saying Shea was better than Kobe.
Whoa. Slow down. But what I'm saying
People were
is,
having those conversations on
I'm not.
national airwaves.
I'm not.
That's the type of team you're going to join, Ty. The Shea
Wait.
better than
Well.
Kobe
Here's the
team.
problem, right? Well, Kobe fans do need to be humbled a bit, you know. But
Okay, all
Oh,
right.
yeah,
but no, they are delusional.
agree.
Kobe's top two, but his fans are delusional, and that's okay. But what I'm saying is, I'm not suggesting anything. I just want a conversation. I just want to talk.
Oh,
Well,
no
realistically,
conversation.
how many more years does she have to play at this level to reach those talks? In
To
your
reach
opinion?
what talk? You mean this year? Like if he win it?
I'm saying,
I'm saying.
how many more years of like conference finals? Like, say he wins another MVP in the next few years, or a few more rings. Like,
I'm asking. Here's what I'm asking. I'm asking.
Riddell, like where would you put him in your top? Where would you put?
You're not hearing what Ty just
Wait.
said.
No.
That's why we're like this.
Lonnie. I want to make sure I'm understanding. You're saying if he wins the Finals MVP this year, how many more years will it take to have to start the conversation?
Yeah.
Nigga, 0.
That's
Hold on.
Now, where are you gonna put Shea in all time talks? I want.
No, I'm not. You said
I wish Luca could have a super team,
No,
bro.
Luca is a coddled superstar. I don't want to hear it. But what I'll say is he's a spoon fed silver spoon superstar, man.
Luca?
Yes, I'm a Luca hater now. I'm a Luca hater now. Yes, you know what, Riddell? I said it. I hate Luca. You know what? I said it, bro. I hate Luca now.
Blaming Luca because of an injury. All right.
No, it's not that. He wasn't in shape last year either.
He was in shape all year. All right, bro. I'm done. Yo,
No, he wasn't, bro. Nico Harrison was right. Nico Harrison was right, bro.
I got it.
Nico
Ain't
Harrison
no way we say, hey, a 40-year-old Bron, can you be our best defender because we got Luca? Like, bro, all right, man.
You want Cooper?
That would never be Anthony Edwards.
Not the. All right, bro.
That would never. No. I trust him on the perimeter more than Luca. Yes, I do.
what we talking about?
Hey, 5 years from now, I want.
Honestly, I have a question for you. Who you trust to get a stop, LeBron or Luka? Right now, I trust Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen,
LeBron easily.
we got him.
We got him.
Hello, Riddell. Is this thing on?
Woo-wee!
Riddell, I need an answer.
Sick right now.
Exactly. You know what?
Somebody call the
We would
ambulance
never say
because
this about. We
Miguel
would
is
never say this
sick.
about Ant. We would never say this about Ant. We never say this about Shea. We would never say this about Tatum. But we say about Luka.
It's so
How is
bad.
a 41-year-old man a better defender than you, bro? All
This
right,
is
bro.
a first.
Boy.
Ty, you legit broke him.
Listen, tell that nigga to get in shape. You know what? Fuck it. We leaving anyway, so I don't care what happens.
Tell him to make up with his wife, Ty. That's step one. Make up with your wife. Bring your kids.
No,
home.
I'm believe because right now custody battle Luka was on a tear. Custody battle Luka was tough, but I'm believe his wife. I got about the wife or anything. But what I'm saying is,
In the words of Jalen Brown, this is journalism.
Yes.
Is this
We are not
journalism?
journalists.
well, actually,
This
no,
is
this
journalism?
no. This is hatred. I'm
Is
honest
this
about hatred.
journalism? Okay.
I'm
We are
honest
not
about hatred, bro.
journalists, my guy.
You know,
We
we're
are not
acting like
Stephen
Stephen A. Smith's out right here.
I can't stand, bro. I can't stand, bro, man. How you gonna tell Jalen Brown to shut up but then fix the studio at the same time? My nigga, like, I can't stand him, man. I can't stand that dude. Ugh.
Listen, man. Hey, but no, don't let Shea get a Finals MVP this year. Talking to you, Riddell. Don't let it happen. No, think about this for a second. Since when does a nigga can have more Finals MVPs than you, but can't be in a conversation with you? Like when y'all both are MVP level. Like 2 MVP level players, one got more Finals MVPs. They can't be in the same combo. Since when that happened?
So he's
Hello?
So finals MVPs are the difference?
Am I tripping?
I'm saying like a few
I'm
more
just
years.
asking a question.
I'm so like obviously Jose. So obviously I'm not talking about like Andre Iguodala having more Finals MVP than James Harden,
Yeah,
right?
I
I'm
understand.
talking about two MVP level players, but one got more Finals MVPs. They can't be in the same combo.
I mean, to be fair, after Steph
I'm
won
not tripping, bro.
unanimous, he was never going to win again. Especially after certain people came out and said he shouldn't have been the unanimous MVP. At least
I ain't gonna lie
shouldn't
to you,
have
but
been
he never deserved it again, though. He never deserved another regular season MVP after that, though. So it's
I mean, sure. I'm not going to argue with you. Well,
I'm
fellas,
saying,
as long
man.
as Kenny Atkinson, how does he still have a job? I ain't gonna fucking hold you. His performance in the series was dreadful, and that's coming from the casual of this group.
You don't like analytical wins?
Man, that set analytics back. That whole excuse he tried to pull out.
That nigga said analytically we've won 2 out of 3 games in this series. I said, yeah, these niggas is fried.
Yeah, they're cooked, bro.
Yo, bro.
What the fuck is
Oh,
that
bro,
nigga
that
talking about, bro?
They were frying, bro. On
So
first,
is Katie and Steph in the same combos? Yes.
Absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
Am I
Who
tripping?
thinks they not?
Right. I don't know, but
I've seen people argue Steph is definitively better than Katie.
Man,
I've seen people have that.
man. But you know what though? I feel like one, he's not definitively better, but also I feel like someone can be better than you, but y'all still have a combo. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, Steph and Katie are 100% in the same tier. That's not even like for a question.
I agree.
Other than that, okay. the Chiefs can't stop having wide receiver problems because Rashee Rice. How you gonna get your knee scoped and then smoke weed and fuck up probation? Now you gotta.
I elaborate. Why are all the Kansas City Chiefs criminals?
Exactly, bro. It's coming out that way, man.
Y'all are sad.
The crazy part is about Patrick Mahomes. It's like everybody but him. It's like everybody but him is a criminal.
Hey, chill out, Travis Kelce. His family's a criminal too.
Everyone in
no, his family. I'm talking about his family. It's like everybody but him.
I ain't gonna lie. Riddell never answered me. Riddell, you trying to tell me that Mahomes' wife don't like she MAGA? Riddell,
didn't they vote for Trump? Didn't she vote? Didn't she support Trump?
Shout-
I need receipts. I need receipts.
Shout
I
out
need receipts.
Jackson Dart.
I'm pretty
Go
sure- I'm
Now,
pretty
if
I'm pretty sure she like posted a memo.
well,
I
Patrick
said-
Mahomes is not
Yeah,
Britney, so
wait,
you
hold on a
can't
second.
choose who you love. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Lonnie,
I don't know
went-
how Patrick makes it work,
Hold on
but
a
he
second.
does. I
Lonnie,
couldn't.
Lonnie, I
I
went, I
couldn't
went,
make it work,
Lonnie, I went
but he
into
does.
Google. Lonnie, I went into Google. I said Mahomes' wife, and then the Google search said Trump supporter.
Yo,
Hey man, you can't choose who you love, man. You can't choose who you
Oh,
love.
that's a
bro.
damn lie.
Random.
You can't choose who you love,
cap.
man.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Hold on,
Patrick
what?
Mahomes. Hold on a second. This is the YouTube video says Patrick Mahomes on his wife Brittany supporting support for Donald Trump. Yeah, this
I
nigga.
need
Yeah,
proof.
I knew it, bro.
No, I'm not
I
believing
knew it.
Mahomes supported Trump.
In
If
one
we're
hand,
doing
there's a
hearsay,
bag.
if we're
On the
doing
other
hearsay,
hand,
I
there's
heard
fries.
hearsay of
No,
Lamar Jackson.
no.
I heard hearsay of Lamar Jackson also being a supporter.
Hold on, you missed what I'm saying. This is a video of Trump of Mahomes answering a question on why his wife being a Trump supporter. Like, I'm looking at the video right now.
Oh, what is it? Let me see it. I need
I'm
receipts.
gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it and send it to you. I'm gonna make sure.
So
Okay.
timeline of events: Brittany Mahomes in 2024 liked Donald Trump's post about for his GOP platform timeline. Trump thanked her on his True Social platform. During a Fox interview, he stated that Mrs. Mahomes is much better than Taylor Swift. Yada yada yada.
yeah, Riddell, you're cooked, bro.
I don't. What am I cooked about? That has nothing to do with Pat. Brittany's cooked. I'm gonna fuck about Brittany.
I ain't lie to you, bro. The way that people, I ain't lie to you, the way that people think that who you marry does not say something about your values is insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, I agree.
Donald
Yeah, the way that people would. That's why. I would say this.
really does, Riddell.
Yeah,
we know Brittany and Pat are completely different people.
Your wife. Your spouse.
Okay, we're not gonna sit here.
They've known each other since high school.
Let me
Just
clarify.
because you're a dipshit in terms of her political views doesn't mean we can judge their relationship since they've known each other since high school.
Riddell, hear me out. I'm not saying. Obviously, I do think that relationships are complex. You can have different views, but what I'm saying is, all my point is, it definitely says something about your views. It doesn't mean that.
Something.
That's all I'm saying. So, like, he's okay. So, it's one thing you can say is he's okay with his wife being a Trump supporter.
Yeah, he values his wife over her stupid views. So,
dang. So, does he value her at all? If you don't value the way she think, what does he value then?
their kids.
Wait, so
Before they had kids, what did he value?
I don't know, bro. I didn't know their fucking relationship. I have no idea.
I'm saying it to say what you're saying don't make sense. How you gonna say if unless he just value her looks? The only way this works if he only value her looks. Like, he has to value the way she thinks.
She probably values because like how she is with him. She's probably kind to him or some shit like that. I don't know.
I mean, they've known each other since high school, man. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't judge their relationship.
I'm not doing their relationship. I just say his wife's a Trump supporter.
Yeah, don't.
What's the problem?
For the public record,
I was watching a video. My home said that the beautiful thing about football is that you're in the locker room with people with a bunch of different backgrounds. Oh yeah, I know what time it is.
It is also speculation that that's why her and Taylor Swift had a falling out, because Trump posted thanking her, and then also insulted Taylor Swift at the same time in the same post, and then next thing you know, they're no longer seen hanging out publicly.
Oh yeah, that's the video I'm looking at. It says that.
Yeah, we're done with Brittany. We throw Brittany in the trash.
I was gonna say this, Lonnie.
What?
Patrick Mahomes on his wife Brittany's support for Donald Trump while being a Taylor Swift friend. Yeah, man, this is cooked. It's cooked, man.
How do we even get to this? I'm not gonna hold you.
Shout out Mr. and Miss Mahomes.
But now she fucked it up for everyone. Now Travis can't hang out with Mahomes without Taylor saying something about that. She calls him problems. She just calls him problems.
I ain't lie to you, bro. I don't think them niggas scare.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. They can literally do anything. They can literally basically do anything they want.
I mean, they're both. I mean, Mahomes is. Travis and Taylor are bigger than Mahomes and Brittany. So,
and I'm gonna say, listen, man. root for
Taylor-
Mahomes. We
Taylor
gotta make
is
sure
not
we listen, Riddell. We still gotta make sure he passes Brady, even though he already better. But you know what I'm saying? Just for the, you know what I'm saying? I got the Mahomes agenda.
Hey
I
man,
still got the Mahomes parlay.
as long as no receipts drop with Mahomes, we good, man.
I'm pretty sure Cliff and Trump had issues before he was even president. So
Oh, I already knew that for sure. Brittany, I also knew, but like I'm gonna deny that has anything.
I mean, listen, man. Either receipts drop, we still need to pass Brady. No.
Yeah, I mean Brady and Breeze. You know, I'm not gonna throw
Exactly.
shade out of nowhere. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
We're
Aaron
not,
Rodgers,
like,
though.
we're not going to sit here and act like your quarterback just wasn't at a speaking
Who's
engagement
quarterback?
like 2 days ago.
Yours.
Oh, now
Who's
you ain't
quarterback?
claiming him. Now
Who's
you ain't claiming
quarterback?
him. All
What
right,
are you
bro.
talking about?
All
I have
right,
no
I ain't
idea.
gonna lie, man. It seems
talking
like all y'all favorite niggas are racist, man. That's why I love Lamar Jackson, man. You know, because all y'all
Yo.
favorite niggas racist, bro. Brady, we got make America great again thing. Hats in his locker. Drew Brees said he values kneeling over lives. Jackson Dart loves Trump. Listen, that's why I like Lamar Jackson, man.
Hey,
I
when
swear
Lamar
to
Jackson
God,
comes out with
there's
that-
stuff
with that
about
bag
Lamar
attitude,
and Trump,
bro, finna be
man.
crushed.
Hmm?
Okay, I
might
found something interesting. I did find something interesting about Lamar. You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So apparently,
Okay, here we go.
Lamar Jackson tweeted a tweet said "Trust Trump."
Trust Trump. What does that mean?
No idea.
Big Trump, huh? Big trust. Whoop whoop.
I do know that.
Hey,
Trust
I
Trump.
was say,
is a big
I was
Trump
say,
Trump
I was say
supporter.
that means
Wait,
he's a
what
Trump
did you say, Lonnie?
supporter.
I said Marlon Humphrey is like a very
Marlon Humphrey, that bullshit he said. Oh my,
You
yo,
know,
I don't know what he said,
crack
but
his
listen,
ass,
man.
bro.
We taking Lamar over Breeze, man. And that's okay.
I'm sorry. As much as I love Lamar Jackson, I'm not taking him over Drew Brees.
I'm just not.
Yeah,
God.
y'all. It's propaganda. And it's okay.
Oh my God.
Propaganda.
No, it's fine. Y'all. I'm not here to argue with y'all over propaganda. So
He has multiple
That's why I'm not
seasons.
even arguing with it.
Yeah,
I'm not here to
man.
argue. I'm not here to argue propaganda.
Oh my
Joe Burrow's gonna win a Super Bowl this year, so
You can put prime Drew
Joe
Brees
Burrow.
up against
Joe Burrow,
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Yo, we're no one is scared of Joe Burrow, bro. Like,
You're scared of him. I mean, win the
no,
Super Bowl
I'm.
this year.
That's insane.
And I will be at that Cincinnati parade.
I
When they win the
will
Super
say
Bowl.
this. I do think a lot of people like I see my thing with I see Brady for what it is. I'm never gonna be like taking political information from bro. I'm like, bro, shut up and throw some passes. Like that's what I'm here to
Shut
watch
up
you do.
and dribble is crazy.
Like
In his case, yeah.
like my thing is, why would I ever
But he
need
no
to
longer plays football. What
like
is he
why
supposed
would
to
I
do?
ever why would I ever listen to any
Celebrity
football player
athlete?
who really or athlete or whatever about politics? That's more of a personal thing to me. So
I'm gonna be honest. Jalen Brown. I don't know if you saw the clip I
I'm gonna say
posted.
they
In the group
they
chat.
could be.
Jalen Brown was spitting, bro.
I'm gonna say athletes can be very politically savvy.
Yeah,
It's just-
I agree, but I've just never. I'm just like, at least for me personally, I'm like, oh god, this is happening. Let me figure out what the fuck LeBron says about it. Like that's not.
I mean, I don't care what niggas say about it, but
yeah, like obviously, sure, I'd like for them to think the way I think, but I'm just not going to go out of my way to look for that kind of information. I can find it myself.
Kobe Bryant
really?
was spitting too.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just use it as troll content. I really don't care.
Anything else? Before we wrap up?
That's it.
Good.
I agree, Jack. Mahomes' family.
Also, Jackson Mahomes, his brother.
should be in jail.
That dude,
Bro,
that
apparently Rasheed asked Mahomes' dad to move in the same cell or something like that.
Well, remember his dad broke probation, right, or something like that.
Yo, these people, bro. You know,
It was
I have a
before the
crazy
Super Bowl,
family,
too.
so
It was like a week before the Super Bowl. He like violated his probation.
Jesus
But-
Christ, man. let's go ahead and wrap this thing up.
That is all we got, ladies and gentlemen, for today's podcast episode. Another successful podcast episode. Make sure you guys are following the YouTube channel. If you're not, go check it out when all these polls drop so you can participate in the vote. Just decide who wins between the heroes and villains. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed. Rate the podcast 5 stars. Like, subscribe. Help us get to 11,000 subscribers. Get this to 30 likes. Appreciate y'all. You have a good one. Take care and